Jeff and Jenny. Jackson's nickname is Jish. His biggest fear is snakes. His favorite class is team sports. And the number one thing Jackson can't live without is hockey. Our next senior is number 18, Gavin Holland. And his parents, Tony and Jesse. Gavin's nickname is Bone. His biggest fear is dying. His favorite class is team sports. And the number one thing Gavin can't live without is his friends and family. Our next senior, number 19, Andrew Hoy. His parents are Jim and Polly. Andrew's nickname is Pooh, Hoy, Chip Ahoy, our Hoy boy. His biggest fear is losing a big fish. His favorite class is team sports. And the number one thing Andrew can't live without is the outdoors. Our next senior, number 21, Simon Sagasower. And his parents are Tom and Tricia. Simon's nickname is Sago. His biggest fear is paranormal activity. His favorite class is economics. And the number one thing Simon can't live without is clean socks. And our final senior introduction tonight is number 30, Josh Benson. And his parents, Jason and Andrea. Josh's nickname is Benny. His biggest fear is tarantulas. His favorite class is team sports. And the number one thing Josh can't live without is hockey. Please give a big round of applause for all of our seniors on this year's Pony hockey team. Good luck tonight, boys.
coach now. And so it's an ascending program, and they have a very high graduation rate for their hockey players. Very high.
Yeah, I think, don't they have about 6,000 students, something like that?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good sized school.
Yeah.
I know it's McGinnis from Marina.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to remember what the name of it is.
John McGinnis.
McGinnis, yeah.
He coached when I was an undergrad there.
Okay.
I took a hockey class from him. He was quite a guy.
Remember the guy that used to do their games on the radio? He was
from Hancock.
Pete,
Yeah.
Pete, I think his name was. I mean, when
What
I
a
was there
character.
20. And a good evening, everybody, from the Blizzard Arena, the St. Croix Valley Rec Center here on the hill in the valley. Welcome to high school hockey, the best in high school hockey. 2 top 5 teams are sent to square off. It'll be the Holy Family Fire visiting here the St. Croix Valley, taking on our Stillwater Ponies. And everybody uptown where Sheboygan, the Ponies, joined by Bill Hamilton. And Bill, busy shaking hands. He knows more people than I've ever remembered in my life. But we're looking forward to a very exciting night. The 2 teams met early in the season. Stillwater losing to Holy Family at a Christmas tournament at the St. Louis Park Rec Center. And in fact, they haven't yet to beat the Fire, as last year they went out to Victoria and lost there by a score of 4-2. But the Ponies 22-1-1, and in some polls they are ranked at least as high as number 2 in the state, behind Benilde St. Margaret's. Holy Family, with a record of 19-4, they have dropped to number 4 in the polls. But the top 5, very closely packed. Some outstanding hockey teams here in the state of Minnesota, Bill.
Absolutely, and there are a lot of people here tonight, and it is filling up. I was just out in the lobby getting my customary Diet Coke, and there's just a long line snaking right out the front door for tickets.
And we'd like to remind you this broadcast is live on VAC TV Channel 15 here in the Valley, and also online at vactv.org or tjsportsonline.net. And our broadcast is underwritten by the Acapulco Restaurant in Mexicana and the Battle Ridge Shopping Center, by RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater. Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Our executive producer is Greg Pekarski. Our director tonight is Travis Monroe. Jordan Simpkins is playing Snow Bunny somewhere. And our camera people tonight are Robbie Enright and Patrick Frost. Again, I'm Tam Witchen. Bill Hamilton alongside as Stillwater trying to extend the momentum. After they clinched the conference title, they took on Matamita and won, beat Woodbury 3-1. Had a very sluggish second period against White Bear Lake the other night, but came on and scored 4 goals in the third period to pick up the win.
They sure did. I was just visiting with some people during the Moundsview game. If you'll recall, there were 31 total penalties. And working in the box is Sarah Sorensen, whose son Joe is on the team. Sarah is also a school teacher. And when both boxes were full, as players are wont to do, they started chirping at one another, and it got louder and louder and louder. What I love is Sarah turned to all of them with her teacher's voice and calmed them down very quickly.
Well, the Fire from Holy Family out of Victoria, we mentioned 19 wins. They played in Hockey Day in Minnesota up in Duluth, and they lost to the Thunderhawks of Grand Rapids by a score of 5-3, but it won 2 in a row this past week, beating St. Michael Albertville in Albertville 5-2, and defeating a very good St. Cloud Cathedral team by a score of 5-4 in their final home game of the regular season as well.
And Grand Rapids sure looks like that's a team to look for as we start
coming out of Section 7 AA, you bet.
Yes.
This is your Pony pregame show here on VAC TV Channel 15. And we had a chance to sit down with head coach Matt Dillman, our final conversation of the regular season, as we turn to Coach D and our pregame chat. And Pony Game Night continues here on VAC TV Channel 15. Coaches section, we visit with head coach Matt Dillman. Special night. 6 seniors are playing their last game here at the Blizzard Arena. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. Matt coming in. These last few weeks, a little anticlimactic after clinching everything, but how do you think this team has prepared themselves mentally for this stretch you're on?
I thought we've done a good job. Our goal from the beginning of the year was to continue to get better, all the way through into playoff time. And our focus has been pretty good with that. We clinched a conference championship. We didn't make too much of a big deal about it until the season is going to be over because we have other championships that we got our eyes on right now.
Well, Matamita and Woodbury and White Bear Lake on the schedule. I went and watched the White Bear Lake game a little bit, a forgettable second period, but you kind of cranked it up in the third.
Yeah, those games, you look at Matamita, you look at Woodbury, the White Bear game, those were playoff-style games. And so, coming into playoffs, it's good to get some of those under your belt to know that, we play a tough team. They're going to play us physical, and we could respond, and we can respond well. And, that's what I look forward to tonight. Obviously we got a really good team. They're skilled. They're going to be big and physical, and this is going to be as close to a playoff game as you're going to get to without actually being in playoffs.
And we just got our themselves squared away mentally and after that Monsview game?
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about right now. It's one of those things that we're not dwelling on the past. That was out of character for us, and we're just moving forward from there.
Well, Matt, you told me off mic that in addition to the holiday tournament game at St. Louis Park, you also scrimmaged Holy Family, and you characterized them a little bit. Go into detail what Noel's got.
He's got depth. He's got some defensemen that can really get up into the play and are an offensive threat. They got 2 solid lines. They got some guys that can really bury. They got some big physical forwards. We're going to have our hands full tonight. No doubt about that.
All their talent, I understand they got 2 or 3 young men that are going to go D1.
At least a couple.
All right, I heard Jackson has committed to Michigan Tech. Anybody else has at least verbally committed to go on?
No verbal commits yet. We've got a few other guys that have been offered, and that are going to take some visits when the season's over. There's 5 or 6 guys from this team that will play Division I college hockey.
And we mentioned right at the start here, senior tonight. 6 special seniors, the leadership of this club, and talk a little bit about this special group of young men.
It's a bittersweet moment right now every year when you think back of how much work those guys have put in for their whole career, and have it be at a culmination of everything they've done since they were 4 or 5 years old. So it's pretty. I love looking at the boards and seeing pictures from when they were mites, and the kids that they're graduating with and playing hockey with right now are the kids they were playing mite hockey with, and to me that's something that you can't replace and you can't get too many places. So for them, I just think it's a celebratory kind of night for them, and we hope to take them off on the right foot.
All right, well, Coach D, at least officially this is our final talk on Mike, but I want to thank you for all their help and cooperation this past year.
Well, thank you, Tom. You do a great job, and we appreciate you shining some light on our program here.
Coach Matt Doman, the head coach of the Ponies, on our pregame show as we continue here on VAC TV, Channel 15. All right, thank you, Coach Matt Doman, as our pregame show, our Pony pregame show continues here on Channel 15. Other games going on tonight around the Suburban East Conference, and a non-conference game, Bloomington Jefferson played Cretin-Durham Hall earlier this afternoon. We'll get to some afternoon scores in just a bit. Monsview Tartan, that was an afternoon game. Roseville and Blaine at Fogarty tonight. And Park Cottage Grove's at North St. Paul, that game tonight. Stillwater, of course, clinching the first ever conference title. And 22 wins of the season. I'm guessing that's got to be a school record too, Bill.
I'm thinking it is.
The Holy Family Fire, they come out of the Wright County Conference. They won that conference 3 years in a row. They're 9-0 in conference, 19-4 overall. No Ron. He played for Craig Dahl at St. Cloud State University. He left in 93. I came on board to do Husky hockey from 94 through 98. And they come out of a very tough Section 2, as they will not even be the top seed in that section. Eden Prairie will be number 1. Minnetonka will be number 2. Holy Family will be number 3. That is a very competitive section over there on the west side.
It certainly is. I think, how long has it been since they've been 2A?
I'm guessing this school has only been in existence for about 15 years. They've yet to go to state. And I'm not sure when they opted for.
I think it was fairly
Class
recent.
2A. It's got to be in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So Holy Family yet to be introduced. The Wright County scheduled for today. This is the only game going on. Friday night, it was Mount Westaka getting beat by Delano, the number 2 team in that conference, 6-5. Hutchinson over New Prairie, 5-3. And Orono defeated Litchfield Dascocana by a score of 6-3. Have to give a shout out to Aaron Morum, good friend of mine from the University of Minnesota, and worked with us on Golden Gopher Volleyball telecast here a number of years ago. Thank you, Aaron, for all the notes and the homework as we prepare for this broadcast here tonight. He is the voice of Holy Family, the Fire. And this is our Pony pregame show. And as mentioned, we talked about the seniors. Andrew Hoy, football, hockey player. And Gavin Holland, Josh Benson, he's going to be missed between the pipes. Jackson Cates, co-captain, along with co-captain Simon Sagasor and Joey Sorensen as well. Very special group of seniors.
And Joe Sorensen, I think, a crackerjack golfer.
So he'll be working this spring?
Yeah, I think he will. And I think his dad, I think he's regularly beating his dad on the golf course. His dad probably wouldn't own up to it. But.
Well, this has been a very good week on the sports calendar for the Ponies. The Nordic ski teams, the boys finished second at state this past week. The girls finished third at state this past week. And how about the Pony basketball team? The boys last night knocked off Creighton Durham Hall. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 overtimes. They knocked off the number 1 team of the Suburban East Conference, 87-85. And the girls defeated the Raiders as well. So a double win last night for the basketball program here at Stillwater Area High School.
Wonderful.
And here come the Ponies on the ice. What we're missing is the band, but I don't know if we'd have room for the pep band. This place is really filling up. And you mentioned the crowd outside in the lobby, and they're still walking in.
Still
the lobby
coming
as
in.
well.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a capacity crowd of around 1,500 here tonight. For those of you that could not make it again, we're broadcasting live here on Channel 15 here in the Valley. Don't forget the replay of this game. And you can see that next Wednesday. Replays at 1 at 7 o'clock. You can also go to vactv.org. Check out the on-demand schedule, and you can watch the game in its entirety as well at your leisure as we archive all of our broadcasts. And with this being our final broadcast of the regular season, our thanks to VAC-TV as we had a chance to broadcast Stillwater Pony boys and girls hockey. And there's the golden bonus to Mr. Bob Baileyberg downstairs.
The starting lineup for Holy Family. In goal, number 37, senior Jared Moe. His defense, number 3, junior Matt Anderson. And number 20, junior Jack Kellenberg. The forwards, number 5, junior Patrick Redden. Number 12, junior Mac Byers. And number 19, senior Tyler Rock. And the remainder of the Holy Family squad, head coach Noel Ron, assistants Joe Gleason, Aaron Bowman, and Bob Gleason. Now introducing the starting lineup of the Stillwater Ponies, as this is senior night, it'll be all senior starting lineup. In goal, number 30, Josh Benson. His defense, number 6, Joe Sorensen. And number 19, Andrew Hoy. The forwards, number 10, Jackson Cates. Number 18, Gavin Holland. And number 21, Simon Sagasor. And the Stillwater Ponies, head coach Matt Goldman, assistant coaches Pete Hamilton.
And I think Bob missed that. Jackson Kate should have been on that line. Jackson, of course, is one of our 6 seniors.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And right now from the Blizzard Rick, everybody on their feet for our national anthem.
Singing the national anthem by seniors from the Stillwater Concert Choir, Ellie McGinley and Kate Krugler.
Outstanding job by a couple of our students at Stillwater Area High School. as our national anthem gets set for this one. Goaltenders tonight, Jared Moore, as a new sophomore, 10-3 his record, 2.06 goals against average, save percentage of 92.1. He's backed up by a young man, you'll remember the last name, Jackson Stauber, and he's a junior. Jackson is the son of Robbie Stauber, All-American Hopi Baker winner at the University of Minnesota. And for your Ponies, it'll be Josh Benson in goal, 18-101, 1.74 goals against average, and a save percentage of 92.3. And the Ponies have the best defensive average in the state, and also differential. They've been beating opponents by 3+ goals per game average, which is also tops in the state as well. And the hockey scoreboard earlier this afternoon, the Wild lost again, this time to the Boston Bruins. The Gophers are in action. The Gopher women played earlier this afternoon. I'm guessing they beat Duluth. And the Gopher men are playing Ohio State tonight. And have to mention, especially, I'm the voice of Augsburg College for the last 18 years. Augsburg and St. Thomas playing for the MIAC Conference title tonight down in Mendota Heights. Augsburg with a win tonight. They won a shootout last night. They will clinch the MIAC crown for the first time since 1998. So can I say, go Augies?
Absolutely. And just saying hello to my wife Carol, who's home with 2 6 grandsons, Oren and Lou, watching this game on Valley Access TV.
All right, here we go. Face off. The forest green and cream colors of the Holy Family Fire with the black uniforms, and of course the Ponies in the very white and red as the puck sent down all the way down. The ice is dumped in by Jack Kallenberg, the junior defenseman. Face off back down to the Holy Family zone. The Fire won the first inning again at the St. Louis Park Rec Center during a holiday tournament by a score of 5-3. You mentioned you watched that game, and the Fire played very physical. Noah Jackson out there with Gavin Holland. Face-off won by the Ponies. Andrew Hoy will hold it in. Plays it back behind that. There's Jack Kallenberg. Plays it up the left wing. Far face-off circle. Held in momentarily by Gavin Holland. Comes to the line. Flipped out the center by Mac Meyer, junior winger. And from neutral ice, back for the puck is Sorensen. Backhanded inside the Fire zone. Steered away by Jared Moore and off into the near corner. There's Kallenberg again. Jack Kallenberg being chased by Noah Cates. Goes left wing from Mac Myers. Myers from the red line. Pass ahead. And it's off the stick of Ethan Messler. New line out there. Messler, junior. Will Guerin, a senior, and Ben Almquist, a sophomore. On this line for head coach Noel Ron. The Ponies with the puck far corner. And played off the glass and out the center ice by Luke Maddox. Back into the zone, James Maroney, sophomore defenseman, and Brady Zemer, sophomore defenseman for the Holy Family Fire. As it is Zemer to set it into the Pony zone. Puck against the near side boards in front of the always standing student section. As Stillwater picks up the puck and the breakout pass ahead for Simon. Simon Sagasor treading his TJ. Simon can't get the pass to him, and on the back check it's broken up by Ethan Messler. And the Fire coming left to right out of their own zone. Will Guerin from center get double teamed. Pony drive it in on goal. Moe will steer it off into that far corner. And there's James Maroney again, back for Holy Family. Out of the right county conference. A couple of conference champions squaring off. There's a shot off the wing. And it's steered away by Moe. Shot taken there from the wing far side by Michael Kaufman. The Ponies' third line with Michael Kaufman, Matthew Stanton, and Parker Detko on the ice for the Ponies. And at the blue line is Tommy Brushy and Andrew Hoy.
Ponies out with a much more physical presence than they did in the first game.
And the Holy Family Fire will counter with Jack Michael, Jack and Nick Michael, and Johnny Pearson, 2 juniors and a senior. And the puck's in all the way back down the ice, and there's Andrew Hoy back into his own zone. Hoy near side for Tommy Brushy. Brushy slowly out of his zone end. Comes to center and clears the red line. Drives it in to the Fire zone. Moe steers it back behind the net for Kallenberg. He takes a hit. Puck up along the near side boards from the point. Tommy can't hold the zone. Brushy has to go back. Being fought for by Jack Michael. Michael with a centering pass. And it's broken up by Brody Swanson at the half wall far side through the high slot. And it's to the near side boards. And back behind the Pony net on the forecheck is Nick Michael. Michael gets double teamed. But there was Johnny Pearson trying to put it out front, taken away by Stillwater. And on the right to left break as they come out to center. Brushy from his own blue line, red line, and his pass broken up. Tommy has to go backward, back into his own zone. And there's number 3. I was wondering we'd see Jesse Bungstead out of his own end. Headman pass, Jackson Cates over skates, and turned back by Mac Byers. Byers left wing far side, dipped into the zone by Tyler Rock. First man to the puck is Patrick Redden for Holy Family. Centering pass, and that hits traffic. Side of the goal inside the Stillwater zone. as we have played just about 3 minutes of this first period. Shots on goal. The Ponies have 3. Holy Family looking for their first shot on Josh Benson. Mapstone back behind that. Jack feeds the wing far side, comes to the line, and is held in by the Fire. Fanning on it. There is Mapstone. And the puck comes free to center ice. Dumped back in by Holy Family. Delayed offside. The Fire touch up as Bukestad back behind his own net. And he comes up the slot and comes to center ice. Jesse Bukestad drives it in. Opposite corner, far side. First man back is Brady Zemer for Holy Family. Up along the near right wing as Will Guerin comes to center. Head man pass broken up at neutral ice by Joey Sorensen. And the Ponies center right back into the offensive zone. 13:30 to go. Scoreless first period here from a jam-packed Blizzard Arena. And this is fact game number 3 of 3 here today. And there's a shot saved by Moe. And he squeezes those pads together. And that was looking 5-hole. And Jared somehow pulled those pads together and it saved it from going in. Mentioned this is the 3rd of 3 games. Earlier today, it was Matamidi shutting out Holy Angels 5-0. And the junior varsity game, our Stillwater Broncos defeated the Holy Family Fire by a score of 7-0. JV team had a very good season, Bill.
They certainly did, and it's a bright future for Stillwater.
Manning off the face-up with a shot, just wanted to go. Picked up by James Brody. Goes right wing near side and come to center as Jaden Ness. He's a senior. Ness has his rush turned back. Sent into the offensive zone by Manning. Manning, TJ, and Simon seconds are out there for your Ponies. And the Fire cleared the line. It's held in by Sorensen. Played down low off into the near corner. There's John Pearson off the left wing boards for Nick Michael. Michael gets it out to center. Race for the puck. As getting to it first is Sorensen. Leaves it off for Matthew Stanton. And the big junior forward, Matthew Stanton, on his back end against the near side boards. And he clears it out to neutral ice. And back into the Fire zone. Matt Anderson, junior defenseman for Holy Family, up the left wing. Byers sends it in to the Pony zone. And first man to the puck on the forecheck is Tyler Rock for Holy Family. Bouncing puck, far face-off circle. Left wing far side. And it's popped up high in the air. Clear the line. There's a one-timer. Stayed there by Benson on the first shot. And the shot was taken by Matt Anderson. Now the puck is cleared to center by Stillwater. Back forward is Collenberg. As he circles again away from the forechecker there, Parker Detka. And back into the Pony zone. Benson to clear that way. Trying to catch Holy Family on a line change. Stanton into the zone. Matthew with a shot. And it was deflected just wide of the back checker by Ethan Messler. And back behind, they fired at that's Messler, not Nessler. From the point, Brushy trying to hold the zone, and he cannot. He tied up by Will Garrett, one of the captains of Holy Family. And the puck out at neutral ice. Turned back by the Ponies, Andrew Hoy. Up the near side boards, nobody home. Retreating into his own zone is Casey Rock, senior defenseman, paired there with Mark Richter, another senior. The puck back down to the Stillwater zone, back behind JB. And it's cleared away by Brushy. It hits traffic against that back wall, still loose. As Hoy feeds the right wing fire sign for Mapstone. And the Fire again break it up and hold it in. Up the right wing boards, cleared the line, held in. Shot there by Jack Michael, and it's wide of the goal. Puck in the near corner inside the Stillwater zone. Holy Families have the territorial advantage the last shift or so there, Bill.
Absolutely. They've come about as close to shots on goal as you can without having them.
The Ponies into the offensive zone. There's Jackson Cates, and he's taken down hard into that back wall. And on the carry, Will Guerin coming to center. 2-on-3, no numbers. Guerin with a shot. That is blocked. Guerin after the rebound puts it back to the line, but Holy Family late and making their switch on D. From neutral ice, the backhanded into the offensive zone. Nick Michael does the honors. Jesse Bukestad takes a hit, but manages to clear the puck and goes after it in the corner. Off the glass, and it's going to climb that glass, and it's up and out of play. 10:41 to go, scoreless first period. Shots and goal 4-2.
Boy, they've got some skaters on Holy Family. They're a very good team.
By the way, the field has been set for the State High School Girls Hockey Tournament. We'll talk about the field when we get a chance. And we'll get to some other scores. A lot of finals from this afternoon. A lot of games also going on tonight on the boys hockey scene. Off the face-off, held in from the point. Shot there by Matt Anderson. Stick saved by Josh Benson. Puck comes to the line, and Casey Mack with a shot away, one of the goal. Simon Sagasor takes a hit from behind, and the puck comes free. Great forechecking by Holy Family. Centering pass out front off the stick of Willie Guerin. And back behind Jay Bain, there is Luke Manning. Manning for Simon Sagasor as we have a four-man tap against the far side boards. And the Holy Family Fire hold it in. Good job again by Will Guerin. Back behind Josh Benson doing a 180. Benny Olmquist will hold it in. He's just a sophomore. finally taken away by the Ponies. And here comes TJ back to center ice. Sagasor from center will drive it into the offensive zone. We played 7 minutes of a scoreless first period. And back behind the net, taken down hard was Simon Sagasor. He was hit by Matt Anderson. Long way from the puck. Should have been interference. Back the other way. In a goal. Redden with a shot. Benson with a save. Patrick Redden came in on the backhand of Benson Sodenwald. Back the other way. Here comes Brody Swanson. And he is cut down on the puck. In on goal and a save there by Jared Moe. Other scores this afternoon. High school hockey. Farmington over Eastview by a score of 2-1. Hill Murray finally snapped a 2-game losing streak after losing to St. Thomas Academy at Elk River. They beat the Moorhead Spartans by a score of 2-1. Buffalo edging Chanhassen 2-1. Burnsville shut out Shakopee. Cretan Durham Hall got beat today by Bloomington Jefferson. The Raiders right now the number 2 team in the Suburban East Conference. Off the face-off, the Fire win the draw, and they get it out to center ice. And on the walk into the zone, here comes Jaden Ness, and Ness with a backhand shot back behind the net. Quick, that's John Pearson. Pearson, not Jaden Ness, and the Ponies send it away to neutral ice. It's turned back by Brady Zimmer. From neutral, circling back again with a puck of Pearson. Pearson sends it into the Pony zone. As the Fire going for a line change. Benson clears up along the near sideboards inside the Stillwater zone. Here they come, right to left on the breakout. Swanson leading the rush for the Pony shot. It is blocked by Zimmer. Rebound by Brody, and it's up over the net. And it's loose in that high slot. And here come the Fire. Pass down the wing for Patrick Redden. Redden will steer it inside the Pony zone. Hoy, he's taking another play. Good forechecking job by Mac Myers. Myers the drop pass for Tyler Rock. Rock at the half wall. It's broken up momentarily there by Noah Case. There's a shot wide of the goal off that wing. On that wing was Mac Myers to take that shot. Right now the Ponies finally up in their own end as Brushy clears the line, but not out. It's held in again by Mac Anderson. Shot glove saved by Josh Benson. He'll hold on to get a whistle. Other scores hockey this afternoon. 8 on to edge Eden Prairie by a score of 4-3 at Braemar. It was Wyzetta, a 7-0 final over Hopkins. Holy Angels, as mentioned earlier today here at the Rec Center, beat by Matamidi by a score of 5-0. Prior Lake edged by Lakeville North by a score of 7-6 down at the Dakota Ice Center in Prior Lake. Fire win the face-off to the point. It's held in by Cullenberg. Jack Cullenberg dumps it down the wall, back behind the net. After it is Benny Olmquist for Holy Family. Off into the near corner inside the Stillwater zone. 8 and short change remaining here in the first period. 5-on-5 shots on goal. Puck to the line, held in by Anderson, right out front. Bad angle shot, whistle right to the blue by Benny Olmquist. Picked up by the Ponies, sent away to center ice. Jackson Case for Noah Case, ducks that shoulder, walks in on the backhand. Center pass, and Jackson was ridden out of the plane. And the puck comes out to neutral ice. As back out the carry into the offensive zone is Ethan Messler. Messler puts it back behind the Pony net. He takes his defender out of the play. Puck tied up against the near side boards. It comes to the line and taken away by Luke Manning. Manning 1-on-2. Luke with those stick work, those great hands. Manning on his backhand. Walks in, centering pass, and it's broken up by Brady Zimmer. And it's sent out to neutral ice. And a race coming back is Garrett. In on goal. He hit the pipe. Will Garrett hit the pipe on the short side, and the rebound put on goal. And Josh Benson, he's been very good, but that time he got a little lucky.
That is, I think Holy Family is the fastest team we've seen this year.
Oh, they are quick. We're getting beat to a lot of loose pucks.
We sure are. And Will Guerin's name is a name we heard a lot in the earlier game.
Yeah, Will Guerin, he's their leading scorer with 24 goals, 23 assists on the season. Off the face-off again, Holy Family wins that offensive draw. Puck inside the Pony zone against the near side boards at the half wall. As they fence forwards, closing in on the 7-minute mark. And the breakout pass on that far wing. And it's hammered into the offensive zone by the Pony, sent in by Simon Sagasor and sent all the way around the near side boards. Bukestead from his own blue line. Jesse's pass off the stick of Michael Kaufman. Michael one-hands it into the zone. Comes out to neutral. Sorensen walks it back in. He gets double-teamed. Loose in the near face-off circle. There's Kaufman with a bad angle shot right through the blue into the far side boards. Picked up by Nick Michael. Nick and Jack Michael on this line for Holy Family. Kaufman drop pass. Here comes Joey. In I go. Fires. Oh, and he whistled it high and wide and off that back glass. And the puck to the near side boards and out to neutral ice. 7-5 shots on goal as play is whistled down at icing call. Against Holy Family, face-off back in the Fire zone. Some other scores as we get to the rest of the scores. Tartan and Mazu skated to a 2-2 tie. Anoka over Totina Grace 8-2. Spring Lake Park shut out Armstrong Cooper 3-0. And Apple Valley defeated Egan by a score of 3-2. Off the faceoff, Holy Family zone. It's driven into the offensive end by Andrew Hoy. It rings the boards. Coming in on the forecheck is Parker Detko. Behind the net for Kaufman. Kaufman gets rubbed out along the boards by Jack Kallenberg. Joining him is Matthew Stanton. Matthew brings it up. Stanton out of the far corner. He takes Matt Anderson down, but Matt falls on top of the puck. Kaufman trying to find it. 4-man fencing match. Taken away by Anderson. Sends it away to center ice. Here comes Mac Myers. 2-on-2 into the zone. Nice back check. Broken up by Hoy. And the Fire hold the offensive zone. Puck in the near corner. Inside the Pony zone. Nobilady sends it out to the blue line. And out to neutral ice. And Stillwater sends it into the offensive zone. First man back is Jackson Cates. Puts it up the slot. Nobody home. We're late on the line change as Bukestad backs up to his own blue line. Jesse goes right wing off the stick of Jackson Cates. Picked up by Maroney. And into the zone is Maroney coming down that wing as he's taken hard into that back wall by Jack Mapstone. Ponies on the transition, but nope, it's not there. As it's held in for the blue line by Almquist. Down to center ice into the offensive zone. Noah Cates drop pass for Jackson Cates. Broken up on the back check again by Almquist. Coming back 1-on-3. Sends it into the Pony zone. He goes after the puck and he's going to get to it first. Bukestad takes the puck away as Almquist taken hard into the far side boards. Pass ahead for Noah Cates to center ice. 1-on-3. Pony did a line change. As into the offensive zone, Jackson Cates with a shot. And Jared Moe squeezes the pads together. Gets the whistle on a stoppage of play with 5:02 to go. In a scoreless first period. Shots and goals 7-6. Holy Family.
Ness came all the way across the ice for that hit, which usually is in most books charging.
Other games going on tonight. Becker is at Fairmont. Roseville is at Blaine tonight. Chaska, Kennedy, Duluth East, and Minnetonka. St. Louis Park at Benilde, St. Margaret, Centennial, and Irondale. And off the face-off inside the Fire zone. Center pass hits the side of the goal. From behind that wraparound attempt. Loose puck. And the net may have come loose. Other games tonight. North St. Paul is hosting Park Cottage Grove. And there you have the rest of the action around Class 2 AA here in the metro area. 4:54 since the clock here in the first period. Again, we are scoreless. Tomorrow morning, they will have the seeding meeting. Stillwater will be the number 1 seed. There'll be a play-in game probably between Irondale and North St. Paul. Ponies will take on the winner of that game in the quarterfinals next Saturday, a week from today, at Aldrich Arena. And off the face-off, the Ponies hold the offensive zone. And back for the puck is Patrick Redden. Gets it out to center ice. Back into the Stillwater zone. There's Andrew Hoy. Feeds the wing near side. Gets a return pass. Picked off shot. Scoring! A pick-off pass and Tyler Rock. Rockets it's behind Josh Benson. And an errant pass by Andrew Hoy. Rock was right there. He scores to give the Fire the lead. Tyler Rock Sr. has picked up his 9th goal of the year. Time of the score will be 12-20. And it is 1-0 in favor of Holy Family.
Well, you sure don't want to make it easy like that.
And we'll get the assist. Now, that'll be an unassisted goal because it was an errant pass by the Ponies. Andrew Hoy was trying to clear rink wide to his defensive partner. Tyler was right there, and Benson had no chance. He went short side, just inside the pipe. 1-0 Holy Family. Here's Bob's call.
Family, number 19, Tyler Rock, unassisted. Time of that goal.
Yeah, it was unassisted. The Ponies find themselves back down a goal here in the first period. That hasn't happened very often. Puck against the near side boards. Ponies coming right to left. Breakout pass Bukestad ahead for Stanton from skate to stick into the zone. Swept away by Maroney. And James takes Stanton into that back wall. Loose puck. There is Tyler Rock. Stanton for the Ponies out of the near corner. Matthews rubbed down along the wall and taken away by Casey Rock. Gets it out to center ice all the way down. That should be icing, and it is. Ice in the call against Holy Family as we have 4 minutes remaining here now in a 1-0 first period as Holy Family with that great speed has put the Ponies back on their heels.
Boy, they are on that puck in a hurry, and right now Stillwater is looking a little rushed and a little tentative in their play.
Face out to the right of Jared Moe, the sophomore goaltender. And the draw to the point. Hoy with a blast and a pant save there by Moe. And the rebound cleared away by Brady Zimmer up the left wing boards, and it trickles out to center ice. And a race for the puck. Nick Michael will get to it first as Andrew Hoy has him lined up. Puck free in the far corner, Pony zone. And spinning and doing it a 180 is Michael Kaufman. Kaufman carries it out of the zone himself. Feeds the left wing off the stick of Brody Swanson. Broken up at neutral ice. And laid offside. No, I guess not. From center ice, it's poke checked away. Coming back, here's John Pearson into the Pony zone. He's taken out. Good hip check by Andrew Hoy. Up along the boards for Swanson. Brody out of his own zone, goes rink wide. Nobody home for the point. Held in by Matt Anderson. Anderson flips it rink wide, and it hops the stick. The winger on that far side, Mac Myers, back behind the Pontiac. Myers still in possession. Anderson with the wrister. It hits traffic, comes free to blue line, and it's held in. Anderson holds it in. As going back forward to Sorensen, Joey Sorensen for the Ponies to the blue line, and not out again. Holy Family holds it in with that aggressive forecheck. Puck in the near corner of the Stillwater zone. 4-man tap against the near side boards at about the half wall. And again, the Ponies have to go back. Hoy tries to take care of his man, Patrick Redden. And the puck cleared off the right wing boards. Dutko clears to the line and out to center ice for Swanson. Brody will set it in. Ponies go for a line change as Bo sets it up behind the cage for Jack Kallenberg. Kallenberg goes breakout pass, turned back by Bukestead. Sends it into the fire zone. 1-0 Holy Family, 2:27 to go here in the first period. As we have a 4-man tap in the far corner in the fire zone. As in on the forecheck, there's Gavin Holland. Got a couple of bodies going down. Tyler Rock on top of it. As the referee looking on. Finally, it's popped free by the Ponies by Holland. There's a blast by Bukestead. Saved by Jared Moore, and he holds on. And Holy Family did a great job and gave Jared Moore a good look at the puck. 6 came up a little bit after that shot. 2:07 to go in a 1-0 first period. Holy Family looking for their 20th win of the year. They had 17 wins last year. They went 17-7-1 last year. Jackson Cates on the draw, near face-off circle. Gets it to the point for Bukestead. Jesse fires on goal. He hits Jackson Cates in the back. And Ziemer goes after it, and he backhands it out of the zone. Ponies have to get outside. They do. They drive it back in. As again, Ziemer going back. Just a sophomore. He, along with James Maroney, are both sophomores. Fire to clear to the line, and out to center ice for Ethan Messler. Messler has his pass picked up. Hoy back into the offensive zone. Again, Bo to set it up for the defense. Leaves it there for James Maroney. Up along the right wing, and played out to center ice, opposite wing by Will Guerin. Into the zone is Almquist down the wing. Almquist, Hoy lines him up, and he missed the check. The Ponies to break it up. That's what they did to Augsburg last night. Into the zone is Noah Cates to hold the zone, and back behind the net. Far corner for Jackson Cates. For Gavin Holland. Back to Jackson. Walks the goal line. Tries to put it out front. Deflected on goal. Moore with a save. And the rebound loose along the goal line. Out front. Holland with a shot. Save, rebound. And it put out of the zone. Gavin Holland was right there. But Moe slammed the door on him. And the Ponies come so close to tying up this hockey game. Back inside the Holy Family zone. Played out to neutral. And there's the 1-minute warning. As Manning retrieves. And sends it back into his own zone. Mapstone goes rink wide. Hits Sagasor in the back. Carried down by TJ. And he feathers it down the wall. Back behind the family net. Holy Family net. Brady Ziemer up along the right wing boards and out to neutral. Brushy will set it back in to the Holy Family zone. First man back, Matt Anderson, junior defenseman. In fact, they only have 2 seniors on their 6D. The puck's in all the way back down. Of course, that's the same situation for our Ponies. They're just 2 seniors out of our 6 defensemen. The puck is bounced out to center ice through the skates of the defender, Jack Kallenberg, and down ice. Kallenberg back behind his own at 20 seconds ago in the period. Drop pass for Anderson. A little bit too far. Taken away by TJ. Sagasor's pass broken up. Bouncing puck against that back wall into the near face-off circle. Anderson will walk it out of his own end. He fires it out to neutral ice. Knocked down by Brushy. And he sends it into the zone. Kaufman dumps it into the offensive zone as there comes the buzzer. And we played 20 or 17 minutes of a 1-0 first period. As Holy Family coming in. And the only goal of this period coming at the 12:20 mark of this period as a Tanner Rock on a non-assisted goal to make it 1-0. And Travis, do we have that goal on a replay there, sir?
Tyler Rock, unassisted, saves in the period for Jared Moore.
And there it is, Tyler Rock on the pickoff. And he beat Josh Benson on the far side pipe. And Holy Family, by the way, for Tyler Rock, the senior on that first line. That's his 9th goal of the year coming at the 12:20 mark of the period. Shots and goal even at the end of one period, 9-9. Bill?
Well, the Ponies came back with some posure and aplomb. I think led by Michael Kaufman, who went out, played a very hard shift, and showed patience and poise, and the team seemed to rally around that.
Again, it is Wright County against Suburban East County. The Suburban East Conference, the matchup here tonight. Couple of conference champions Ponies have yet to beat Holy Family. They lost 4-2 down at the Victoria Ice Center last year and lost to the Fire in the holiday tournament over the Christmas break. And Coach Dean mentioned they did scrimmage Holy Family also earlier this season as well. As I guess there is some connection between Stillwater and Holy Family in terms of coaching staffs that they're able to get together and to put those dates together.
Well, I would guess that some teams would be reluctant to put Holy Family on their schedule. I think Hill Murray was reluctant to put Stillwater on their schedule this year.
Yeah, Hill Murray, you mentioned Hill Murray and the Pioneers had a tough time, but they lost 4 of the last 7 games. They did come up with a win earlier today, beating Moorhead. They come in with 14 wins and 8 losses, and right now they're tied with Tartan for the second best record here in Section 4, and it'll remain to be seen. I would guess on the strength of schedule for Hill Murray, they'll get the number 2 seed, but Tartan is barking at their heels.
They sure are.
All right, we're at the end of the first period. It's 1-0. We're going to go to break. Travis, it's up to you, buddy.
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations, served buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.
Good afternoon, I'm Bill Hamilton. I'm here with Josh Benson. He's senior goaltender for the 2015-2016 Pony varsity hockey team. You've been holding down the head goalie position. Now it's your 3rd year.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been good 3 years starting. Good opportunity for me, yeah.
I've seen you really grow as a goaltender. Not to say you were bad as a sophomore.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But you've really grown. I think you've developed a lot of confidence, and your technique is a lot smoother. It was more choppy before.
Yeah, just through training, summer training, definitely.
What do you think is the strongest part about your game?
Probably coming out with the big save when we need it to keep our team in it.
Yeah,
definitely.
I notice when I watch hockey games, my son was also a goaltender, and people seem to, I think I talked to Caitlin Carter earlier, and she can probably talk about this. People seem to love the times when you leap out and snatch the puck out of the air and so on.
Yeah.
They don't realize that what that really means is you were a little out of position.
Yeah.
And you had to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
And sometimes the most spectacular saves look routine.
Yeah.
Because you anticipated where the shooter was going to be and you were right there.
Yeah.
I think the biggest compliment to a goaltender during a game is when the parents on the opposing team keep on saying, why do they keep on shooting right at the goaltender?
Yeah.
They don't understand that that's not an accident. That's on purpose.
Yeah, definitely.
So have you been banged around out there pretty good?
Yeah, there's been some times that I've gotten hit.
Headaches, concussions?
No, definitely not, no.
See, the thing I worry about the goaltender is you're not protected as well in the back of your head as the other guys, the way your face masks go and all.
Yeah.
So fall backwards, pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I haven't really hit my head falling backwards yet before.
Now, do you think that's true, that Noah Cates is the best-looking player on the team? You don't think it's you?
Oh, definitely. Definitely Noah.
Oh, okay.
Great looking.
Okay, yeah, great. So you come from a Stillwater hockey family, too. A lot of hockey players in your family. A lot of pressure with that?
Not too much, no. They're all there supporting me, and they want me to do as best I can, which is fine by me.
A lot of family, hopes and excitement.
Yep.
Sometimes when I go to the game, I see a lot of members of the Benson family.
Yeah,
out there
there's
watching.
a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Who coaches you as a goalie? Everybody on the team, pretty much.
Yeah. It's, your son does, definitely, Pete, Mr. Hamilton, and Buke said they all shoot on me and they tell me when I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's good. It's sort of hard because sometimes, from my perspective, even guys that know a lot about hockey don't know that much about goaltending.
Yeah.
They think they do, but they don't.
Yeah, it's kind of more of my training comes in the summer. Yeah. And then I just stay focused and take the shots from the players during the year.
Do you play any other sports?
No, I stopped playing baseball.
Yeah.
Because it's just focused on hockey.
It's a pretty demanding position.
Yeah.
It's so your grades are good?
Yeah.
Great.
Definitely.
And so you're thinking about something after high school?
Yeah, I'm going to try to play junior hockey, but I have applied to colleges just in case it doesn't work out.
Sure.
Yeah.
So when did they do their junior hockey draft?
There's one in May for one league and then June in the other league.
So the one you want is U.S. Hockey League, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Have you had some college guys whispering in your ear? I don't want to.
No, not really. Not too much.
I'm surprised. Well, actually, I'm not, because the colleges usually with goaltenders, that's the one position they'd like to see after junior.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Big part of it is juniors, because to see where you're at.
Great. So your homework is done today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got a little studying for finals.
You got finals coming up?
Yeah. They're this week. We're doing them right now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, just a little bit of studying, but most of them are done.
A lot of pressure.
Not too much.
So you're looking forward to the rest of the season?
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting.
So let me ask you. So you're out there, the game is on the line, it's a tie game, it's late in the third period, and the opposing team has a breakaway. What's going through your mind?
Really, there's nothing going through my mind. So once you start thinking, then you're going to screw up. You just got to keep your mind thinking about really nothing.
You don't sometimes think, hot dog, I've been waiting for this all
No,
game?
Not really.
No?
No.
Okay.
It's been happening a lot this year.
Yeah, well, you've been playing very well. I've enjoyed watching you play, and best of luck to you and the team for the rest of the year.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Jeff.
Welcome to Skydiving 101. I am Max, your instructor. It is very important to go through the following checklist before jumping from a plane. Pilot chute bridle routed correct. Straps threaded correctly.
Reserve pin in
Chest
place.
strap threaded correctly. Now you are ready to jump. Geronimo! Oops. Looks like I forgot rule number 1. Always buckle up. My legs.
And we welcome you back here to the Blizzard Arena of the St. Croix Valley Rec Center in Stillwater. Holy Family in Stillwater, champions of the respective conferences. Holy Family, the Fire coming out of the Wright County Conference, and the Stillwater Ponies coming out of the Suburban East Conference. 1-0 Fire at the end of the first period of play. We mentioned the State High School Girls Hockey Tournament next week at the X, and in the Class A field, Northfield. And they come out of Section 1. New Prague out of Section 2. The Laverne Cardinals comes out of 3. St. Paul United out of Section 4. Blake Bears out of 5. Alexandria out of 6. Proctor Hermantown out of 7. And Warroad out of 8. And AA Girls Hockey, Lakeville South representing Section 1. Eden Prairie number 2. And it is Eastview coming out of Section 3. Hill Murray, the two-time defending state champion, coming out of Section 4. Maple Grove out of Section 5. Edina, Section 6. Forest Lake Rangers coming out of 7. And Sartell, Sac Rapids Royce coming out of Section 8. And soon the Suburban East Conference will have one team making it to state. And that, of course, is Forest Lake, the Rangers, making their second appearance in the last 4 years. Josh Benson defending the goal to our left. And Jared Moe with a good first period defending the goal to our right. We mentioned Shasta and goal were even at 9 apiece. Earlier today, Malamidi shutting out Holy Angels in boys hockey 5-0. And the Stillwater Ponies junior varsity team, they shut out Holy Family by a score of 7-0. This broadcast courtesy of the Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana in the Valley Bridge Shopping Center here in Stillwater. RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater. And Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett in Minnesota and Wisconsin. If you'd like a DVD of this broadcast, you can call the office at 651-430-2921, and they'll burn one for you, 651-430-2921. Here we go, second period. Ponies control the face-up. Simon Sagersdorf from the red line sends it into the offensive zone. Kallenberg going back for the puck, but there's Luke Manning. Manning for TJ, and it hops his stick. And in that far court, we've been Taya up along the near side boards on the reverse. And at the half wall, it is Luke Manning to hold the zone. Puck in the near corner. And with the puck is Simon trying to put it out front, deflected back behind the net by Matt Anderson. And it's held in by Jesse Bjornstead as he comes down that wall. Out of the corner, back up top to Jesse. And he wristed one on goal. And Jared Moore makes the save and holds out to get a whistle and a stoppage of play. This broadcast here on VAC TV Channel 15 in cooperation with my company, TJ Broadcast Services. My website, tjsportsonline.net. I'm hoping a lot of you use that link to get to our broadcast here today. And if you're an Augie favorite, second period. And Mendota Heights, Augsburg 2, and St. Thomas nothing. The Augies trying to clinch their first conference title since 1998. Go Augies.
Northfield's head coach is Brent Bielenberg, our own rink announcer's Bob Bielenberg's son.
Yep.
And a former all-star goalie at Stillwater.
Yeah, Bob's pretty proud about the Northfield Raiders making it to state. Jack Mapstone back for the puck inside his own zone. It gets hooked and taken out. Puck in the near corner inside the Stillwater zone. We played a minute. This second period again, 1-0 Holy Family. Puck comes right out front. Benson has to put the stick to the ice to knock that one away. And then the net comes loose. Northfield Raiders playing in one of the most antiquated buildings in all of southeastern Minnesota. That's an awful arena. I'm sorry.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Is that where St. Olaf plays also?
And off the face-up just outside the Stillwater blue line. It'll be Jackson Cates to square up against Tyler Rock. Tyler Rock, the only goal this period so far. And for some reason, we got a bit of a delay. Oh, the Fire coaching staff, they may visit with the referee over there.
Seemed to be coming from the Bill Luckner School of Coaching.
Face just outside the Pawnee blue line. And the puck driven inside the Fire zone, and Moe will leave it there for the defense. Brady Zemer, one of their two sophomore defensemen. And the puck sent away and out to center ice. Here comes Benny Almquist. Almquist into the zone for Rock. Rock fires, and that is blocked. That was going to sail up over the glass into the net offshore. And that one is out of play. And Travis Monroe on the directorship here tonight. Robbie Enright, Patrick Foster on the cameras. And all of you watching and listening here on BAC TV Channel 15. And online at bactv.org. Don't forget replay of this game next Wednesday, 1 and 7 o'clock are the replays. And you can also go online to On Demand and watch the replay of this game in its entirety. As off the face-up, Stillwater again winning the draw. And up along the near side board, Sagasor can't clear the zone. It's shailed in momentarily by James Maroney. And now it's deflected up over the boards, and that one is out of play. By the way, I want to mention we broadcast the Stillwater Hill-Murray Boys hockey game on my company's website, tjsportsonline.net. We had hundreds of people watching. I took a look at our YouTube page where the archive is, and we've had over 120 people that have logged in to watch the broadcast of Stillwater Hill-Murray. Again, the Ponies won by a score of 5-2. As off the face-off, this time it's loose to the line, and it comes out to center ice. Backing up as Zeman. Now he'll set it into the offensive zone. Fire touch up with the puck is Sorensen. Drop pass from the near corner for Andrew Hoy. Out the boards for Simon. Simon gets double teamed. Loose puck against the wall. Manning takes care of his man. And we've got a whistle. And the puck went out of play. Then or Simon Sagasor fell on top of it. Referee is talking with Luke Manning. And Simon Sagasor, he's talking with one of the linesmen. Simon has to come off. And Simon, the linesman. And Simon's really barking at the linesman over there, the co-captain. Not sure what the discussion was.
Well, I don't understand why the linesman had his hands on him.
Yeah. And Simon just checked him off. And now Matt Doman having a discussion with the officiating crew. Ponies have the only shot on goal of this period. There was a pileup against the near side boards, and play was whistled down, and normally you don't see a frozen puck against the wall, so unless somebody fell on top of it.
No.
Not sure what the call was or what the disagreement was. As we get a full contingent of 5 players out there, face off one by the Fire. Bouncing puck against the near side boards. It's held in by Nick Michael. Michael for Johnny Pearson back behind that. Pearson leaves it on the wall there for Jack Michael, and then taken away. Here comes Noah Cates up the left wing from center ice. Will drive it inside the Holy Family zone. Gavin Holland on the weak side to hold it in momentarily, and now set away to neutral ice by Holy Family. Bukestad backs up to his own blue line. Off the boards, broken up by Holy Family again into the Stillwater zone. Cleared by Benson out to center for Gavin Holland. Drop pass.
Nice
Jackson
pass.
for Noah. And off his skates and into the Holy Family zone. Break it out. Here comes Tyler Rock again. 3-on-2. Sends it into the Stillwater zone. Patrick Redden will get to it first. Drop pass. Broken up. And pop free to the line and out to center ice. Kingsley Rock gets his teammates on side. Dump in. Cleared the line by Jack Mapp to it and out to neutral ice. Walk back into the zone by Redden. Feeds Tyler Rock. He fires. Saved by Benson. Rebound. Shot. And that one is deflected. Up off the back wall. There's Redden again. Plays the line. There's a one-timer. That hit traffic. Ponies, if they hurry, have numbers. 2-on-1. Coffin with Holland into the zone, and it's poked jacked away. Nice back checking by Matt Anderson to break out that potential rush for Stillwater. Bouncing puck at neutral ice right at center, and it's sent into the Stillwater zone. As Bukestad going back for it, and it's taken away by Ethan Messler. Messler on the forecheck to break it up. In your face-off circle, Bukestad coughs it up. Out front, Swanson to take it away and sends it away from danger. Stanton coming to center with Kaufman. Stanton into the zone, down the right wing. Matthew fires, saved by Jared Moe. He squeezes those pads together, catches into the midsection, and we get a whistle and a stoppage of play. And 13:35 we find up on the clock here in the second period. 1-0 Holy Family.
Michael Hoffman once again being sort of a spark plug out here. Rallying point. I've not seen him play a game quite like that yet this year.
Novelani and Sorensen are playing the points. Kaufman, Stanton, and Dutko on the forward line inside the Holy Family zone. Cleared by Holy Family and out to center ice. Loose puck bouncing free from center. And Stanton back into his own zone for Joey Novelani. Joey got his first varsity goal here the other night against White Bear Lake. And he'll drive it into the offensive zone. Dutko back behind the net for Kaufman. Kaufman has it taken away by Holy Family. Puck in the near corner. And a four-man tap against the near side boards. And it comes free into the circle. Comes to the line. And we've got a whistle and back behind the play. We've got our first penalty of the hockey game. And this time it's a slushing call against Holy Family. The Ponies will go on the power play. And going off, Matt Anderson, co-captain of Holy Family, will get a 2-minute minor for slushing. Time of the penalty will be 3:54 of the second period. Both teams very potent on power plays. Ponies had 22 power play goals.
When you see that stick go smashing down to the ice like that, that's a pretty good sign there's going to be a slashing call.
Holy Family with 21 power play goals. They have a penalty killing average of around 83.5%. As off the face-off inside the family zone. And it comes to the line. Bukestad will hold it in. Sets it up in the slot. Cates at the half wall. Down low for Noah Cates. Poke checked away. Noah goes down. Puck back behind the fire net. There's a shot off the wing by Jackson.
Oh!
And we've got a whistle and another penalty handed down as Jared Moe makes the save. And this time might be against Stillwater.
No, that's against Holy Family.
No, it is a penalty. A high sticking call to be called against Jack Cullenberg. And the Ponies are going to have a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 49 seconds with a chance to tie this one up.
Power play is sponsored by Kate's Fine Home.
And the faceoff will come inside again, the Holy Family zone. Holy Family coming off a couple of wins last week over St. Michael Elmerville and St. Cloud Cathedral, a couple of very good hockey teams. Face-off to the left of Jared Moe. 5-on-3. Face-off one. Comes to the point. Bukestad holds his own. Jesse goes rink wide. Playing the point. It's Jackson Cates. Shot by Bukestad and it's wide. Jackson Cates, top of the face-off circle. Jackson back to Jesse. Back to Jackson. Plays it down low in the corner. Center pass. Weak side shot. Noah Cates. And he put it just wide.
What a save. He got his skate on that.
Bukestad and Cates. Jackson. JC down low. And it's broken up. Luke Manning in the corner. And up top again, Bukestad down low in the corner for Noah Cates. Goes weak side for Jackson and hops his stick, has to go backward. Bukestad up the near point, back to JC. Down low in the corner for Luke Manning. Noah Cates puts it in the corner, gets a return pass, goes up top for Bukestad. On the weak side, Jackson back to Jesse. Bukestad to Jackson Cates. Here's Bukestad, shot, score! Oh! Jackson Cates goes top shelf over the shoulder of Jared Moe. Pretty three-way passing play. The Ponies tied up at the 4:53 mark. Their 23rd power play goal of the season. And for Jesse Bukestad, his 4th goal of the year from Jackson Cates and Noah Cates. We got a 1-1 hockey game, Bill.
And it looks like 1,400 of the 1,500 people here in this arena are on their feet cheering.
Jackson Cates, junior defenseman, his 4th of the year. From Jackson Cates and Noah Cates. Jesse Bukestad lights the lamp. 1-1, second period. As we have 4 of the 5 shots in goal here in the second period.
On a Kate's Fine Home power play for Stillwater. Number 3, Jesse Bukestad with the assist to number 10, Jackson Cates. Time of that power play goal.
And they're not going to give Noah the second assist on the goal. So just the 1 assist for 1-1. Ponies now with 50 seconds on the 5-on-4. Weak angle shot. TJ Sagasur takes it, and Jared Moe steers that one away. Puck against the near side boards. We're going to have a penalty against Simon. Simon Sagasur's got to go for the Ponies, and he got a hook. And the Ponies doing a little bit too much yapping with the officiating crew.
I would say, judging from the language and what went on, that linesman is fishing for tried to provoke an outburst there. That's what it looked like to me.
And a penalty against Simon Sagasur. And we'll skate 4-on-4 for 40 seconds. Then Holy Family will have the power play face-off, of course, after the penalty back inside the Stillwater zone. And the face-off to the point, tailed in by Maroney. And here's the penalty against Simon.
21. Simon Zagasaur for cross-checking.
And cross-checking the call against Simon. Loose puck against the near side boards. Maroney walks in, fires, and that's broken up by Jack Mapstone. Mapstone takes his man to that back wall, Will Guerin, and Jesse Bugstead tries to pop it free, but breaking it free was Ethan Messler. Messler at the half wall, near side boards inside the Stillwater zone. Jackson Cates in there as well to pin him to the wall. Comes free, Guerin back behind the pony net. Will Guerin, the puck in his skates, tries to come out the near side door. Guerin does, as the Fire at full strength. It's now 5-on-4. As coming out of the penalty box is Cullenberg. There's a shot, and Benson with a save against the near side pipe. And the puck cleared a line and shelled in by Maroney. Down the wall, there from Messler. Messler walks in, fires, saved by Benson. Rebound, and Josh covers up on it. Holds it again, a whistle and a stoppage of play. With a minute 2 to go in the Holy Family power play. 10:36 to go, and now in a 1-1 second period here on VAC TV, Channel 15 here in the Valley. Got a good hockey game before packed house here at the Blizzard Arena.
I can't recall the last time this arena was that full.
Now this is the biggest crowd by far we've seen all year. Face off to the right of Benson, and the puck comes free. Won by the Ponies against the near side boards. Comes to the line and shelled in momentarily. Playing the point is Will Guerin. Tied up against the near side boards right to our left from the point, Guerin. He spreads it out. Goes down the wall for Messler. Messler goes rink wide. On the weak side, Anderson drop pass walking in. Guerin shot wide. And off that back wall. Rebound picked up by Michael Kaufman. He and Luke Manning on the penalty kill, and they drive it all the way back down the ice. As Moe leaves it there for Will Guerin. Their leading scorer, Guerin, playing a point at quarterback's the power play. Here he comes right to left. Guerin, full head of steam into the zone, down the slot. He does the 180. Back to the point. It's puck checked away by Luke Manning. Guerin has to retreat. Matt Anderson plays it on that far wing. And Tyler Rock into the zone. He's got the Holy Family goal. And from the near point, Anderson walks in out front. Tip attempt. Saved by Benson. Rebound back behind the net. And JB reaches around the pipe. Holds out and got a whistle. And a stoppage of play with 9 seconds to go in the Holy Family power play. Their power play scoring at about 25% this year. 21 power play goals in their 23 games. And they had a game earlier this year against Hopkins that was canceled because of the weather, and they never had a makeup game. It was out of conference. So they'll play just 24 regular season games. Face off inside the Stillwater zone. And puck free to the line and out the center, driven back in. And that'll be a delayed offside. Awful late whistle there. And they finally did call the offside. 5 seconds after I called it.
Funny position for the linesman. He really was out of position to call that.
Face him outside the Pony zone. 2 seconds go, 1 second and Stillwater's back in full strength. Mapstone breakout pass for Noah Cates. On the second, Simon into the zone. Cates fires, and Mo late reacting to it. It was over his head. Puck in the corner for Jackson Cates. Plays up the wall for Noah Cates. To the point. Held in by Bukestead. Back to Noah. Cates walks down the wing. Fires. Stick save. Rebound loose right up front. And a scramble in front of the cage. Comes the line and splits the defense.
That'd be ice. And
all the way down the ice. And ice in the call against Holy Family. And I'm not sure what Coach D said, but he had some definitive words. This is a much better period for Stillwater.
Oh, it is. And I think Mo was completely surprised by that shot from Noah Cates. He was not ready at all.
Face up back down inside the Holy Family zone. And he'll try to get some more scores from the night games as we go along. He's off the face-off, Stillwater holding the offensive zone. Puck in the near corner. Here comes Holy Family, right to left. Sent out the center by Van Olmquist. And back into the Stillwater zone. Hoy in a race for the puck along with Will Guerin. As Hoy takes the puck away. And now loose again in the corner for Guerin, the leading scorer, Will Guerin. Hoy trying to staple him, but he is so quick. And played the line. Anderson will hold it in. Guerin and Anderson, probably arguably their best two players. Matt Anderson puts it out front. Weak side shot. Oh, and it's whistled wide. Ethan Messler was weak alone on the weak side. Out front, another weak side attempt by Will Guerin. That's broken up. And then it is Simon Segasor going up into the mask of Matt Anderson. And Simon is going to go again. Simon Segasor went awful high on that check. And that'll be an elbowing or cross-checking call. And Simon should not have an argument there. That was in front of everybody. And Holy Family will have yet another power play here in the second period. 8:28 shows the clock in the period. And again, it's 1-1. Pony scoring at a power play goal from Jesse Bugstead and Jackson Cates at 4:53.
This linesman definitely has an agenda for Simon Sagasor. He initiated discussion about this, tried to grab him to put him into the penalty box again. He definitely has an issue with Simon Sagasor.
And Coach Dillman will send out his penalty killer, Jackson Cates. And Jack Mapstone, Jesse Bungstead, and the other forward out there in the penalty kill will be Noah Cates. They'll face it off again to the right of Josh Benson. Josh is down 13 of 14 shots. Jared Moe at the other end. He's down 15 of 16 Stillwater shots. As Coach Ron will send out on his power play, there's Patrick Redden, Ethan Messler, Matt Anderson, Tyler Rock, and Will Guerin. That's the power play unit for Holy Family. And after all the political discussion here on senior night, referees are in place, still talking with each other.
Which is advantaging Holy Family, letting them rest their power play unit.
And again, old Ron calls the referee over for some discussion. Holy Family this season, they lost their opening game of the season to a very good Edina club by a score of 3-1. Their other losses, they lost to the Breck Mustangs, another one-goal game, 3-2. They lost to Izetta 6-4. And they have the loss to Grand Rapids up in Hockey Day in Minnesota, up in Duluth. They lost by a score of 5-3 out of the Dusseldorf Arena. Understand, very, very good day up in Duluth for Hockey Day. Understand the weather was nice.
Coach Doman and Coach Hamilton went up to that.
Okay. How was Sticks and Stillwater? I understand it was a good success.
Very well run. As a matter of fact, that whole weekend was just beautiful the way it was run. We had all of that going on. We had 44 Skate for the Roses teams, and we had conference playoffs, and everything went off without a hitch.
Oh, that's great. And they're going to do it again. Here's the call against Simon.
Simon Sagasor for elbowing.
And elbowing was the call. He went up into the face mask of Matt Anderson. Anderson back into his zone out the center, broken up by Noah Cates. He is taken down there by Tyler Rock. And in front of the Holy Family bench, again, a lot of pushing and shoving. Where's the puck? There's Will Guerin for Matt Anderson from the red line. They'll drive it in. Steered away by Josh Benson. Picked up by Bukes. Rings it around the boards, but not out. Good job to hold it in. Tyler Rock. Messer out front. Tip. And it's just wide by Patrick Redden. Again, it's 1-1. Minute and a half to go in the Holy Family power play. Sent all the way down the ice by Jackson Cates. Penalty killers. Here comes Luke Matting out on the ice, along with Michael Kaufman, Bjorkstead, and Mapstone out of the defense. Holy Family of the breakup. Picked off into the zone as Kaufman, Maddening, trailing the play. Luke fires, blocked out front by Will Guerin. Back behind the Holy Family net, and Matt Anderson sends it away to center for Ethan Messler. Tyler Rock into the zone, sets up at the half wall. Rock back behind that, spins away from Mapstone, holds on to the puck. At the top of the circle, leaves it for Anderson in the slot, and it's off the end of his stick. Off into the corner for Mac Byers. Byers into the slot there for Anderson. Drop past Guerin. He tees it up. Can't get a shut off for Anderson. He walks in out front. Tip. Saved by Benson. Rebound right out front. Couple of bodies down. And on top of the puck. Where is that puck? It's up on top of Mapstone. Benson finally nails on top of it. And a lot of pushing and shoving again. And Luke Maddox wondering where that whistle was.
Especially with a two-hand cross-check across Mapstone's back as he was lying on the ice.
10 minutes gone in the second period. 7 minutes remaining. And again, it's 1-1. Shots and goal even at 16 apiece. 32 seconds to go in the Holy Family power play. Is Simon Sagasor sitting for the second time in this period. And the face-off in the Ponies zone. Still loose. And still loose. Nobody can control. Found it's held by Benny Olmquist. He's double-teamed and lost it. Puck in the near corner of the Ponies zone. And it's popped free there. Out front, John Pearson, side of the goal. Back behind, Josh Benson. Picked up by Noah Cates. Cates off the glass. Backhands at the line. It's held in by Maroney. Goes rink wide. Teeing it up. Zemer with a shot. Saved by Benson. And J-Bay will cover up on it. Holds for a whistle. And gets a stoppage of play. That clock is down to 4 seconds. The White Bear that came the other night, a 5-2 win. For the first time this season in Suburban East Conference play, the Ponies gave up a power play goal to the opposition. They'd gone the whole season without giving up a power play goal in conference. They gave up one against White Bear Lake the other night.
This is a dogfight tonight.
Off the face-off, Brushy trying to clear cut out. There's a shot. Benson 6 save as Stillwater's at full strength. Puck against the near side wall. And it's free. Jackson Cates gets to the line from Manning. Manning gets double teamed by the Flyer. Jackson Cates overskates the puck. And right in front of Bob Bindenberg and company downstairs into the offensive zone. Here's Will Guerin with a shot. And he whistles up off that back glass and up along the near side boards. And then it looks like Ethan Messler's going to get a call for checking from behind. Messler taking Manning into the boards. And we're going to have a penalty handed out against Holy Family. Stillwater will go on the power play. A 2-minute minor against Ethan Messler. Looked like checking from behind. He got Manning.
Well, they're talking about it now.
And the time of the penalty will be 10:53 of the second period. 1-1. The referees are still talking with the linesman. I only have one linesman tonight. Normally, don't you have two? Two refs and two linesmen? Or was that college hockey?
Yeah, I thought they usually did have two.
And Brady Zimmer is out there talking with the referees. He's a sophomore. He's not even one of the captains. And they're going to put a 5 up there. 5 minutes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
5-minute major against Ethan Messler for checking Luke Manning from behind. So the Ponies have a 5-minute power play. And they can score as many goals as they please in that amount of space. And Holy Family does not get a player back. Face up back down in the Fire zone. 1-1 with 6:07 to go in the period. And here's a big power play for the Ponies. Already one power play goal earlier this season. Jackson and Noah, and Manning and Bukestad and Holland. Gavin Holland playing that far point. Pocket drop comes to the point for Bukestad. Jesse Bukestad down the wall for Jackson Cates. Cates in the circle. Drop pass for Noah Cates as they crisscross. Cates into the slot on the weak side for Gavin Holland. Holland for Bukestad. Down the wing near side for Noah. Jackson out of the corner tries to center it. It's broken up by Jack Kallenberg. Puck comes to the line. Bukestad to hold the offensive zone. Down the wall. Jesse gets it back. Tees it up. Glass. And it's wide. And the rebound. And it is no goal. Jared Moe somehow made the save. And the referee was late in making the call. And again, the Ponies cycled around the perimeter. Jackson Cates off the wall, down low, underneath. Moe with the save. Rebound. This goal! Jackson Cates on the rebound. And the Ponies have their second power play goal of the period. They lead 2-1. Time of this score will be 11:34 of the period. And power play goal number 24. Jackson Cates for the Ponies will get his 20th goal of the year. And we'll get the 2 assists. Bukestad and Noah, I'm guessing, on the assist. But the Ponies capitalize and have 2 goals in the period, lead by 1.
Jackson Cates, headed to Michigan Tech, engineered a power play goal.
And again, still 4:19 to go in the power play.
Power play for Stillwater. Number 10, Jackson Cates with the assist to 15, Luke Manning, and number 11.
Noah Cates got 1 assist, and Luke Manning got the other. Ponies still on the power play inside the Holy Family zone. Standard with a puck to the point from Mapstone at the near point. He puts it down the wall, and it's held in by Simon Sagasor. Stanton and the Sagasors are out there with Hoy at the line, and Hoy can't hold the zone. And a race for the puck edge will get to it. Back into zone. As Mapstone and Hoy are the defense. Simon and TJ and Stanton are the forwards on the power play as Andrew Hoy sends it into the offensive zone and back behind the net. Morona get to it first. Plays up along the wall for Brady Zimmer to the line. Not out. Ponies hold the zone. Sits free against the Wards and it's played down the wall and off into the corner. There's Stanton. He takes a hit from Brady Zimmer. 4-man fencing match. There's Stanton to win the faceoff. Goes up top for Andrew Hoy. Hoy winds up, fires, and it's wide of the goal. Against the near side boards, it's held in by TJ Sagasor for Simon. Simon with the puck, high slot. Simon down that slot. Can't get a shot up. Now he does. He fires and it's wide. And the rebound off of that far corner. Stanton walks the goal line. And his centering pass broken up by Holy Family. It's all the way back down the ice. Just under 3 minutes to go in this power play. As Mapstone back as Coach D is changing up his power play unit. Here comes Noah and Jackson and Manning out there once again. Play out to center ice for Noah Cates. Cates into the offensive zone, gets double team. And it's broken up by Holy Family to the line. Jackson can't hold it in. It comes out to center. Ponies have to regroup. Bukestad back into his zone. Jesse for Jackson Cates. Still in his zone end. Jackson Cates trying to get away from Tyler Rock. And Rock doing a great job on the forecheck. Now Cates coming left to right out of his zone up the near side boards. Goes rink wide into the zone. Here comes Gavin Holland. Holland backhands it back behind the Holy Family net. Cleared along the boards by Maroney to line. Bukestad to hold the offensive zone. Down in the corner. 4-man top. Jackson walks out front. Spun around. That's going to be a
there's another penalty coming.
And going off. It'll be Maroney going off on the penalty. Centering pass out front. Broken up. As Jackson Cates got hooked and taken down. Maddock with the puck. Empty net for the Ponies. And they go up top for Stanton. Stanton with Bukestad out there on the wing near side. And tied up against the boards. And finally we got a whistle and a stoppage of play. But it looks like it'll be James Maroney going off. A 2-minute amount. The Ponies will have a 5-on-3 for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And it's a hooking call against Holy Family. 2:58 to go, second period. 2 power play goals for your Ponies here in the second period. And they've taken the lead at 2-1. Face off again inside the Holy Family zone. And the second man, it is James Maroney going off on the hook. And we've got a timeout call on the ice with 2:58 to go here in the second period. Bill?
This is a critical time here. And if Stillwater scores a goal, trying to think. Yeah, I guess the second penalty is washed.
Yeah, the second penalty would be washed. They started the third period down in Mendota Heights. My Augies, by the way, are leading St. Thomas by a score of 2-0. Augies with the win, clinching the MIAC Conference title. Timeout on the ice. Reminder, this broadcast here on VAC TV, Channel 15, courtesy of Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana in the Valley Ridge Shopping Center. RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater. Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett in both Minnesota and Wisconsin. And the scheduled replay of this game can be seen next Wednesday. Replays at 1 and 7 o'clock. You can also go online at vactv.org and go to the on-demand menu, and you can watch the game in its entirety. If you'd like a DVD of this broadcast, you can call the VAC offices at 651-430-2921, and they'll burn one for you and send it out to you. That might be a nice souvenir of a spectacular season the Ponies have, and they're not done yet. Got about 6 more games after tonight, we hope. 3 through sections and 3 at state.
A hello to Dan and Norma, hunkered around a glowing computer screen in a sweltering tropical night in South Padre Island.
Oh, that's tough duty. Off the face-off, 5-on-3. Ponies control the zone. Manning in the far corner. Holy Family in. Walks the goal line. Goes up top for the point. Holland for Bukes. A shot. And he busted his stick. Snapped right in half. Here's Noah Cates in the near corner. Up top for Gavin Holland. As Jesse has some new lumber and sets up at the point. Gets the pass. Bukestad for Gavin Holland. Back to Jesse. Can't get a shutoff. Gavin Holland goes down low in the corner. And they go 2-on-2 on the offense. Here's Jesse. Top of the faceoff circle. Shot. And that is blocked out front by John Pearson. Ponies behind the net. And again up top for Bukestad. Rink wide far side for Holland. Down to the corner. Manning out front. Bukestad with a shot. And Jared Moore with a save. Rebound against the near side boards. Still 5-on-3 for another minute. As get Luke Manning back behind the net. 2 on Stillwater. And in the skates of Gavin Holland for Bukestad. And from the face-off circle, they go down low in the corner. Cleared away, but not out. Jackson Cates now playing the point. Noah Cates out of the corner. Out front through the blue, and it's wide. Jackson Cates from the point. Backs up. Makes a little bit more room. Bukestad for Noah. Back up top for Jesse. Jackson walks in. Rink wide. Jesse. Bukestad fires. Saved by Moe. And Jared Moe slams it over on the Ponies for the time being. With 38 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. And 46 seconds to go on the 5-on-4. 1:44 to go in the period. 2-1 Stillwater.
It would certainly be a relief to go into the third period with a 2-goal lead.
The Sagasaurs standing out there with Mapstone and Hoy playing the points for the Ponies. Face off to the left of Jared Moe. He is stopped now. 17 of 19 shots. They face off one by the Ponies. Mapstone high slot to Hoy. Back to Jack. Down the wing far side. There's TJ. Mapstone fakes the shot. Goes weak side shot. It's goal! Off the weak side! A bad angle shot. It was tipped in. And right behind Jared Moe crawled into the goal. And the Ponies have their third power play goal of the period. This one coming at the 15-29 mark. And power play goal is 23-24, number 25. And the Ponies have taken a 3-1 lead. And they still have one man advantage for another 33 seconds. Who took that shot off that bad angle, by the way?
I thought that was Matthew Stant.
And we'll get the scoring from Mr. Bielenberg in just a second. But the Ponies have erased to 1-0 deficit. Now lead 3-1. Minute and a half remaining here in the second period. And the Fire get one man back. Still in the penalty box is Messler. And the Pony bench are waving their arms frantically, trying to get the attention of the referee. And Coach D got the explanation. It's off the face-off. Holy Family controls and set it all the way down the ice. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Benson will leave it there. Here's the goal.
On a power play at 15 minutes, 29 seconds of the period. Number 9.
Here was Stanton. His 9th goal of the year. With an assist, Matt.
Full strength, Holy Family.
All right, Holy Family's at full strength. So evidently Stanton will get an unassisted goal. Didn't hear enough. An assist on that goal as TJ has taken down the puck out to center ice. Mapstone sends it in. Here we go. Mapstone with one assist. And Andrew Hoy, the two defensemen, got the assist on that goal by Matthew Stanton. It is 3-1 Ponies, 40 seconds go in the period. From the point of Chaldean. Offensive zone by Maroney. Taken away by the Ponies. Away for Gavin Holland. Holland 3-on-3 coming back. He'll drive it in from neutral ice. As we have 30 seconds going in the period. And a center shot, and it's wide. The Fire misplayed the puck as it came off a bad angle off that back wall. And was free out front, about 10 feet out. And the Ponies missed from the slot. And taken away by Holy Family coming back on the transition. Here comes Will Guerin into the Pony zone through the defense. And then he's written on the play by Gavin Holland. 5 seconds to go in the period. Breakout pass. And out to neutral ice. Driven back in. Saved by Benson. Horn sounds. And we played 2 periods of hockey. And after that first period, the Ponies did a 180 and played a great second period.
They certainly did. And what an exciting period this was if you're a Pony fan.
The Ponies tied it up at the 4:53 mark, their 23rd power play goal of the season. And Jesse Bukestad got his 4th of the year from Jackson Cates. And here's the 1-1 goal. Travis? And there's the replay. Thank you, Travis. And the Ponies came back at the 11:34 mark with power play goal number 24. His 20th of the year, Jackson Cates from Luke Manning. And there's the goal by Jackson. Manning will get the first assist. And the second assist went to Noah Cates. And then at 15:29, another power play goal on a 5-on-3. They make it 3-1. Matthew Stanton. There's that weak angle shot. And Jared Moe thought he had the pipe covered up. It trickled underneath his arm and into the net. As Mapstone and Andrew Hoy, the two defensemen, got assist. And that's where we stay on 3-1 Ponies at the end of 2 periods of play. And outshot Holy Family in that period by a margin of 12-8, 12-9. 12-9 the shots and goal. Bill?
Still a very close game, very exciting game. Nobody's leaving.
And so we played 2 periods of hockey as the Wright County Catholics going against the Suburban East. It is break time. We head back to Travis as we will be back with 3rd period in just a bit.
Using our Leon family recipes, Acapulco caters the highest quality food made from scratch daily. We deliver anywhere in the Twin Cities or can host at any one of our 8 locations, served buffet style or plated, as intimate as a private dinner for 20 to as grand as a group of 3,000. We can customize your menu to reflect the needs of your occasion, formal or casual, including beverage services. Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano. Authentic flavors, spirited family traditions since 1996.
The Stillwater Ponies Boys Hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.
Hello, folks. I'm Bill Hamilton. I'm here with Jordan Simpkins from Valley Access TV, and we are interviewing Doug Brady, who manages the St. Croix Valley Recreation Center.
Hi, how's it going?
Doug, how long have you been here?
I've been here for 17 years now, since the place opened.
So nobody else has ever managed this except you?
That's correct.
Have they been rewarding years?
Oh yeah, well, most definitely. I've learned a lot over the years. It's been great to see all the kids come through. I'm starting to see like second groups of them coming through now, so it's nice and rewarding to see kids grow, not only in hockey but as young adults too.
Well said, Doug. You are not an employee of the city, are you?
No, I'm not. I work for St. Croix Boat and Packet, which has a management contract with the city of Stillwater to run the facility for them.
And that's been working out pretty well?
Yeah, it's a year-to-year contract, and so far it's been going very well. I think the city's very happy, and we are also happy with it.
How many times has your contract been threatened during those 17 years?
As of right now, they've renewed it every time. It's been no issues that we've had.
Well, and all humor aside, it's been a great 17 years. This is a well-run, clean arena that's friendly to kids and to high school teams. How many high school teams are resident teams here?
We have 2 high schools that play their high school games out of here. We have Stillwater boys and girls, varsity and JV, and also Montemita High Schools, girls and boys, varsity and JV.
So that's eight high school teams that you have to manage a schedule for.
Correct.
Does that juggling act ever get to be difficult?
There is some issues at times that we work through. We have a prior use classification that says who gets to use the ice first. And so we just go through the process that was set up at the beginning, and it works itself out.
Do you have any idea how many youth teams play out of here?
Not off the top of my head. There's quite a few, though.
So on an average weekend, do you have any idea how many people run through this facility?
Quite a few, because we have probably up to 36 hours of ice rental on a given day, so each day, so there could be 15 to 20 kids on each team, their parents, their family, grandpa and grandma, all coming to the game, so and it usually changes over about every hour.
How many games a week do you think actual games are played here?
Off the top of my head, it varies quite a bit, depending upon the season, whether we have a tournament going or not. So it could be a lot of practices or games depending on time.
I know one tournament that I've been to here is something for the Roses? It's the Rose...
Skate for the Roses?
Skate for the Roses. Boy, there are a lot of people through here then.
Yeah, the girls, Stillwater girls program throws a very large tournament. They have to use the 3 sheets of ice here, 2 sheets here in Lily Lake, and they also use Somerset Ice Arena because they have quite a few teams coming in from all over the state and outside the state.
Well, and we have a relatively recent addition. We have outdoor ice here too, don't we?
Yes, Stillwater Hockey Association partnered with the city of Stillwater on an outdoor rink. It's just outside the front of the building here, and built a nice warming house and added lights and sound system to it, which has been great. And it's a portion of it's always left open to the general public, so it gives everybody in the community a place to go skate. And then also the local hockey association uses it when the ice gets tight. They bring their skaters out there.
You, in addition to the outdoor ice, you also have the dome. What are some of the activities that go on in the dome?
There activities that go on in there can be anything you can almost do on an outdoor field. We have the normal softball, soccer, lacrosse, football. People play ultimate frisbee, flown airplanes in there, done fly casting, and then we also have walking that goes on in the mornings.
A youthful group here in the mornings?
Youthful group?
Youth.
Yes, youthful for the walkers, very much so.
So what are some of the common problems that you run into?
Oh, I don't know. It's anytime you have a mechanical failure, because all your equipment, when you're busy, is running at peak, and then some goes down, and you always have issues to deal with. Like in a high school game, if you have a pane of glass break on the rink, the panes of glass are really heavy, so that we end up temporarily putting in a piece of plexiglass. So you just hope that you got everything ready to go ahead of time, so when it happens, you can get the game going again, so all your ice time can stay on track.
So do you ever have a missing kid that you have to search for?
Most of the time, the kids come up here and can't find their parents, so you just have them try and calm them down, and then you figure it out, and someone's always ends up looking for them. And we haven't had a bad situation, but we haven't been able to help them out yet.
So how do you guys get paid? What are the benchmarks that you're judged by?
I'm not understand.
I mean, as a contracting unit managing the ice arena.
Well, the city of Stillwater set up a bid process at the beginning, and there was a number of companies that were involved in it, and you gave them your pitch. And the bid process that we were awarded has been the same for 17 years. The price hasn't changed. So it's been going on. I feel it's a good fit for the community, and people that own our company are very good partners in the community.
Well, I agree with you. I think it is a good fit for the community, and I think traveling to ice arenas around the state, this is, if not the best, among the very best run arenas to go to, and it's good and friendly for competitors as well as people that are just visiting the arena.
And we welcome you back to the Blizzard Arena at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center here in Stillwater. I'm Sam Merchant, Bill Hamilton alongside 3-1 Stillwater at the end of 2 periods of play. We're live on VAC TV, Channel 15, and online across the country on VACTV.org or TJSportsOnline.net. Our broadcast courtesy of the Acapulco Restaurante Mexicana, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, your licensed realtor for Caldwell Banker Burnett in Minnesota and Wisconsin. And the Pony took advantage of their potent power play, scoring 3 power play goals in the second period. The Ponies now leading by a score of 3-1, on pace for their 23rd win of the season as they make a return to the ice. By the way, we have to give a shout out to a gentleman came up, and Matthew Stanton, who got that 3rd power play goal of the period. Want to say hi to his aunt, Cheryl. She's watching from Sarasota, Florida. She's not missed a game all season, so she's got to be a proud aunt as Matthew Stanton gave us a 2-goal lead late in the second period. Hello, Cheryl. And who do you have out there?
Well, there are people watching from Oregon, Florida, Texas, and Europe.
Hey, we do have I wouldn't say a surprise score. I don't know how good St. Louis Park is, but going into the 3rd period at the St. Louis Park Rec Center, both teams, of course, that's their home rink. St. Louis Park 2, Benilde St. Margaret's 1, entering the 3rd period, the number 1 team of the state getting a test.
Wow.
And it was Blaine. They'll be the number 1 seed in what is Section 5. They're leading Rosewood by a score of 4-0. And it is North St. Paul losing to Park Cottage Grove by a score of 4-2. So those are some of the scores. And I look up on the scoreboard, and by golly, we're going to play 5-on-5 for a couple minutes. A lot of penalties in that second period. And Jared Moe defending the goal to our left, and Josh Benson defending the goal to our right. Manning and the Saga Stewards out there. And it is Tyler Rock with Patrick Redden and Mac Byers for Holy Family. Ponies win the faceoff. Bukestad back into his zone. Jesse waiting his time. And now sends it out to center ice on the stick of Manning. Manning has a poke checked away. And having to go back forward is Sagasor, and TJ sends it into the offensive zone. Cleared right away out of the zone. All the way down the ice. And it'll be the icing call against Jack Cullenberg and the Holy Family. The Fire come again. Champions of the Wright County. Went a perfect 9-0. 19-4 on the season. And they're in Section 2 with the likes of Eden Prairie and Minnetonka. Arguably, probably be the number 3 seed in that section, Chetler. Tough road to hoe against the state. Face off to the rod of Jared Moe. And the draw this time won by Holy Family. Puck in the near corner. Noah Cates is taken out of the play. And the puck cleared the line. Bukestad from the red line will hold the zone. And drives it back inside the Holy Family zone. Puck in that far corner. Matt Anderson with the puck. Feeds up the wing. Coming back. Mac Byers coming 2-on-2 with Patrick Redden into the zone. Pass to Redden. Never got there. Nice play. Maps trying to break it up. Sends Noah Cates back the other way. Noah by his lonesome. Walks in on goal. Fires on its way wide of the goal. And the rebound all the way to the far side. And jumping into the play, Tommy Brushy will hold it in. Into the slot. Gavin Holland off the end of his stick. Loose puck. Blue line and out to center ice. And Brushy has to go back. Brushy and Bukestad. New line for the Ponies. Here comes Stanton, Kaufman, and Detko. Take it away. Will Guerin. Guerin in the far corner inside the Pony zone. Brushy takes care of him. Puck comes free. Picked up by Gavin Holland. Sends it all the way down ice. And it is just wide of the goal. And that'll be an icing call against Stillwater as they played a minute and change here in the 3rd period. 3-1 as it was Holy Family getting the only goal of the first period. Tyler Rock ending his 9th of the year at 12:20. The first period, Ponies come back with a 3-goal second period. Earlier today, Matamidi over Holy Family 5-0, and the Stillwater JV team shutting out Holy Family by a score of 7-0. Fire with a puck from the point. It's held in by Zimmer. Zimmer with a shot just wide of the goal. And the rebound up the far side boards. It's held in by Maroney. And puck around the boards. Here come the Ponies right to left on the breakout. Swanson for Kaufman into the zone. Fires, and it's wide. Rebound, bouncing puck off that back wall. Swanson tries to put it out front. He gets double teamed, has it taken away. Cleared but not out. Broken up by Stanton. Sent away to center ice. And off the stick of Nick Michael. Sends it into the Stillwater zone. He heads for the bench. The Fire in a line change. Brushy with the puck. Ahead for Brody. Brody Swanson clears the red line. Sends it in to the offensive zone. And he'll head for the bench. So the Ponies are going to change. Stanton to hold the offensive zone. Comes free to line it out the center. Nobilini gets the troops on side. Dumps it in. Holy Family coming left to right. Matt Anderson, the breakout pass for Ben Almquist. Almquist off the skates of Messner and into the Pony zone. As Nobilini will get to the puck first. And it's loose into the near corner. Stillwater zone. Up the wall for Kaufman to the line. And the Ponies coming back on a 2-on-2 lead pass a little bit too far for Simon Sagasor. Puck comes to the line. Nobilini will dump it back in once again. Stillwater touches up. Manning and the Sagasors are out there. And on the breakout, sent away to center by Nick Michael. Turned back by TJ. Here comes Manning into the zone. Down the slot. Poked free there by Jack Kellenberg, and it's loose to neutral ice and into the zone. Here comes Pearson down the left wing, 2-on-2 with Guerin. Center pass, Guerin with a shot. Hits the pipe, and did it go in? No, they wave it off. The referee said it hit the pipe, and it came free, and Josh Benson lays on top of it. And there's a call for, I don't know, for instant replay in high school hockey. And did it catch the pipe, or did it just go just inside the net?
Well, I don't know, but the ref was certainly in position to make that call.
No goal for Will Guerin.
Sometimes it's unfortunate when they're way out of position, but he was right there.
He waved it off immediately. No goal for Holy Family as they came within a half an inch of making this a one-goal hockey game. Face off to left of Josh Benson, so it's still 3-1, 14 and change of betting. From the point, Zima with a blast, and it's wide. And the puck against that back wall, tied up in the near corner. Manning takes care of his man. Mac Myers with a puck out of the far corner and goes up to the point for Maroney. James Maroney plays it down the wall. Messner back behind his own net, back behind the Pony net. Free off in that far corner. And Gavin Holland over skates. Jackson Kate ties his man up. Jack Mapstone back behind his own net. Feeds it up the near side board to the line. And out to center ice. Rink wide pass far side. Too far for everybody, and it's in on goal. And Jared Moe has to make the save. And looking for some loose puck out front was Gavin Holland. Clock shows 13:36 to go, third period, 3-1 Stillwater for a full house here at the Blizzard Arena. Section playoffs begin next week. 1 week from today, 4 games at Aldrich Arena. And not sure what time the number 1 seed will play. I would guess it's a night game, either 6 or 8 o'clock. Play underway inside the the Holy Family zone. Getting ahead of myself. We'll talk about Hill Murray later on. Yes. As the Ponies, there's Kaufman with a shot deflected off the near side glass. And it comes to the point. Brushy to hold it in. Tommy feathers it down the wall. Broken up by Holy Family. And they set it out to center ice. And a race for the puck. Getting to it first is John Pearson. Taken away by Andrew Hoy. Rings it around the boards. Holding the offensive zone is Jaden Ness. Stillwater on the takeaway from center ice. Andrew Hoy will strive it in on goal. Moe with a stick save. Leaves it for Matt Anderson on the wing for Ness and the blue line. And it's held in momentarily. Now walked to the zone by Casey Rock. He overskates Stanton. Matthews sends it right back into the the Holy Family. That's twice I've said the Holy Family zone. Sorry. Ponies with the puck. Centering pass. Broken up by Holy Family. Matt Anderson on his back end. Circles around. Trying to get away from TJ on the forecheck. On the stick of Casey Rock and out to center ice. There's Bukestad to center right back into the Holy Family zone. Anderson far corner. Matt Anderson, junior defenseman. He's a good one. Along the wall for Will Guerin. He's an even better one. Guerin gets it out to center ice. Bukestad has it taken away momentarily by Messner. Tries to put it out front. Off the stick of Ben Almquist. Puck in the near corner of the Stillwater zone. Back behind the net. And they play it to the point. Taken away by Simon. Simon Segosor coming back with TJ into the offensive zone. And he drags it through and back behind the net. He takes hard to the boards. There's going to be a penalty. James Rooney takes Simon.
That's got to be a 5.
Simon got hammered into that back wall, checking from behind. And that'll be a penalty against Holy Family. And going off will be James Rooney, the sophomore defenseman. And 2 of 5, but Simon a little slow in getting up. He heads to the bench. And the Ponies will be on the power play once again. Time for this penalty will be the 5:04 mark on the third period. And the Cates and Manning coming out. The Ponies will be played by Gavin Holland and Jesse Bungstead. And for Holy Family, the penalty killing unit has Patrick Redden out there. Brady Zemer. Tata Rock. And Mark Richter, senior defenseman. They haven't put it up on the board yet.
They're talking about it. They're having a long discussion.
Yeah, the referees in front of the scorer's table. And now Noah Cates coming over to the Stillwater bench. I think he needs a new stick. Yep, his stick.
I think that's going to be a 5 because they're skating over to the...
And the Stillwater fans cheer as the 5 goes up on the board. 5 at a major. The Ponies scored a power play goal on the other 5 that they had earlier in the second period. Noah looking for a new stick, and they had to find one finally in the locker room. Here comes Noah with some new lumber. The stick just snapped right off at the heel of the stick there.
That's a real scary hit. That's the kind he hit with his head, and that's the kind that kids get hurt.
There's Noel Rod talking with the referee. Noel played for Craig Dole at St. Cloud State University back in the early 90s. Face off to the left of Jared Moe. Manning will take the draw against Tyler Rock. And they face up one by Holy Family. Richter fans on a dump. And back behind the net, Noah Cates got spun around and lost it. Manning after the puck, and he drops it down low. Here's Jackson Cates, tries to wrap around, saved by Moe. Rebound, diving for it was Luke Manning. And off the end of his stick, Manning in the near corner. Manning at the half wall to the point for Gavin Holland. Holland for Jesse Bukestead. Down the wing, far side for Jackson. Noah Cates out of the corner, back to JC. High slot, Bukestead. Playing catch there with Jackson Cates. Down low for Noah. Noah back up to JC, walks in. Here's Bukestead again. They play it, catch around the perimeter. They go weak side. Noah Cates in his skates. Back to Jackson Cates on the weak side. Holland, and he fans out one. And it's cleared by Patrick Redden. Out to neutral ice as Bukestead gets the troops on side. Maddox back into the zone. And he plays it down low back behind the Holy Family net. Mark Richter has it taken away. Center pass out front. And Moe makes the save on an attempt there by Noah Cates. Here's Jackson in the corner for Maddox. Cates up top, fires. Pad save, Moe, rebound. Cleared off the boards and out to center ice. Jared Moe with a good right pad who stopped that last attempt. 3:45 to go on the 5-on-4 for Stillwater. Leading 3-1 with 10:38 to go in this hockey game. Ponies coming right to left on the breakout. And the new unit out there, Stanton into the zone with the Sagasaurs. Matthews stand out front, tip. Oh, what a save by Moe. Simon Sagasaur on the redirect on the centering pass for Matthew Stanton, and Moe with a big save for Holy Family. Maps doing back there with Hoy on defense. Matthew Stanton and the Sagasaurs up front. Here's Matthew Stanton, sends it into the offensive zone, and they save from his own side of the red line. Mistimed a little bit, and so an icing call against the Stillwater Ponies, and the clock shows 3:14 to go in the one-man advantage. Goal here would put it away. 10-10 to go in the third period. Face-off back down inside the Stillwater zone. Ponies 22, 1-1. Holy Family 19-4 around the season. Mentioned Hill Murray won earlier today. Park leading North St. Paul 5-2. And guess what? Benilde St. Margaret's, they came back. They scored 4 unanswered goals. The Red Knights.
There was the makeup call.
5-2, the final over St. Louis Park. We got a penalty handed out against Jackson Cates as I look up after taking a look at my computer monitor, and JC will go off. We got a cross-checking call against the co-captain of the Ponies. And a 2-minute minor. It'll be 4-on-4.
That's pretty milquetoast penalty.
Face off inside the Pony zone up to the right of Josh Benson, who was stabbed. 18 of 19 shots on goal for Holy Family. And change lines. Here comes Stanton out with Noah. And Mapstone and Bukestead on the defenseman. Here's the penalty on Jackson.
10, Jackson Cates for cross-checking.
Cross-checking the call against JC. Puck in the Holy Family zone at the center for Tyler Rock. Around one man into the zone, down the left wing. Centering pass for Will Guerin. Off his skates, carried on Anderson. Shot that hit traffic. Picked up by Bukestead and Jesse. Trying to clear the zone. Taken away by Tyler Rock. Here's Will Guerin coming down the right wing. Drags it through. Lost the puck. And it's cleared to the near sideboards inside the Pony zone. Guerin in the high slot. Broken up by Noah Cates. Sent out of the zone and all the way down the ice. And this being 4-on-4, that's an icing call against Stillwater with 9:26 to go. On the Ponies scoreboard, again, congratulations to the Ponies boys and girls Nordic ski teams. The Stillwater boys finished second at state earlier this week up in Belwabic, and the Stillwater girls finished third at state. And how about the basketball teams posting wins against Cretin-Durham Hall last night? Pony boys did it in 5 overtimes, beat the Raiders 87-85. While the Stillwater girls also beat Cretin-Durham Hall in basketball. Off the face-off, Pony zone. Cleared but not out. It's held in by Anderson. High slot. Loose puck cleared. And we're going to have another penalty handed out. Again, another one against Stillwater. And a bouncing puck gets center ice into the zone is Benny Almquist. Almquist to the forehand. Sets up in the corner, feeds it to the line, and it's held in. Here's Anderson off his skates. And it'll come out to neutral ice, empty net for Holy Family. As a delayed call against Stillwater once again. And the puck at center ice. And it'll be Holy Family back at the correction. Stillwater will have a man back here in about 50 seconds. There's a shot in front.
Boy.
And a save.
They're going to call 2 penalties.
And another penalty handed out. One against either side. And heading over to the bench.
No, 2 against Stillwater.
And it'll be Luke Manning going off. And Simon Sagas are both going off. And there'll be 3 guys in the penalty box for Stillwater. So Holy Family will have a 4-on-3. And then about a minute 53 seconds, they'll have a 5-on-3. Actually, the Stillwater gets a man back. They get Jackson Cates back in 45 seconds. James Rooney will be back in a minute and 53 seconds. That was part of that 5-minute major. So both coaches are trying to sort it out. 8:49 remaining. It is 3-1 in favor of Stillwater. And Coach D talking with the referee. Got a lot of delayed action in this one. A lot of discussion going on. As they say, it's a chess match.
I would
both
say
both coaches are trying to gain a little bit of an advantage in the ears of the referees.
The Holy Family coach has done about as much talking to the officials as I've seen in many years here.
And the referee is signaling, let's get back to action. Ponies will have Noah Cates, Jack Mapstone, Jesse Bugstead. And it'll be 4-on-3. Ponies will have 1 man back here in a few seconds. As Holy Family wins the draw from point, Matt Anderson. Here comes the penalties.
11 seconds of the period to number 15.
Luke Manning.
Luke Manning for interference.
Interference.
21.
Simon his third penalty.
For slashing.
Slashing against 7. It's 4-on-3. Here's a bust by Will Guerin. It hit traffic in front of Josh Benson. Hughes said to pick up the puck. Backhands it up over the glass and into the Pony bench and across the way. As 22 seconds, it'll be Jackson Cates back. Then it'll be back to 4-on-4. Well, that's right. He can't come out because we have 3 men in the penalty box. Jackson will have to wait until a whistle before he could come off.
Is Coach Matt Doman hurt? I'm sorry.
No, he's got a smile on his face. He thought that puck got him. No, he's okay. He's got a smile on his face. Face off to the run of Josh Benson with a big sequence for JB here in the third period. 3-1 Ponies with a 26 to go. And the face-off won by Holy Family. Now loose in the slot. Picked up by Matt Anderson. He goes rink wide for Guerin. Guerin fires in. May have hit the pipe on that far side. And it's picked up by Stillwater. Bukestad out of his own zone. Sends it all the way down the ice. And Jared Moe will set up back behind his own net. Here comes Guerin again on the rush for Holy Family left to right. Into the Pony zone to the backhand. It's off his stick as he's trying to make the transition. Puck inside the near corner. And for the point, it's held in by Ethan Messner. As again, it's still 4-on-3. Jackson can't come out until we get a whistle. Here's Will Guerin. It would still be a 4-on-3. And a redirect by Messner wanted to go back behind Benson. Master in the far corner. And it's deflected up the slot and out to center ice. As Moe coming out to play the puck. He sends the way to center. Pony changing penalty killers. Anderson with a shot. Pad saved by Benson. Rebound. Messner against the far side boards. And they go rink wide. Still 4-on-3. Here's the one-timer. And that is blocked on a shot by Brady Zemer. Zemer gets the puck back. Zemer for Anderson. Back to Brady. Top of the face-off circle. Walks in. Fires wide. And the rebound taken away by Matt Anderson. Feeds Brady up top again. Zemer takes the shot for Anderson. Anderson can't get a shut up. Neither can Brady. Zemer as Brushy on him. Back behind the net for Messner. Messner for Zemer. Far wing. And tucked away in the slot. And out the center ice by Noah Cates. Coming back Anderson. Still 4-on-3. There's a shot. Wide of the goal. And puck against the far side boards. Anderson put into the slot. Zemer walks in. Brady fires. Saved by JB. Josh Benson squeezes it through his chest. Holds on to get a whistle. And a stoppage of play. And now Jackson Cates will come out. And Simon Sagasor will come out. Still 10 seconds to go in the power play now for the Ponies.
A little
as
confusion.
James Maroney still has that time to serve in his penalty. So we get 2 men back, and should be a 5-on-4 Stillwater.
I thought the Ponies should still have one in the box.
Well, I know Noah came out, right? Or correction, Cates came out.
Yeah, his penalty was expired, but I couldn't understand why there wasn't 2 penalties up there.
And the referee is discussing things with the folks at the penalty box and at the scores table down below. I'll admit I'm totally confused. Way too much math for me. Clock shows 6:42 to go, 3-1. Those are the numbers I understand. The shots on goal, 27-21, and you're right. We should still have a man in the penalty box, and Simon Sagasor still has some time to serve. He heads back to the sin bin.
I hope they put that up on the clock so we can keep track.
And we'll have to wait and see the face-off inside the Pony zone. Should be, 4-on-4 right now?
Yeah, for 10 seconds.
A little bit of indecision. Can we go to the top of the scoreboard? Afternoon games around the metro area. Farmington, the Tigers, good program. They defeated Eastview 2-1. Hill Murray snapping a 2-game losing streak, beating the Moorhead Spuds at Aldrich 2-1. Buffalo at Chanhassen by a margin of 2-1. Burnsville shut out Shakopee by a big margin. Bloomington Jefferson shut out Cretin-Durham Hall 5-0. The Raiders had climbed to second place in the Suburban East Conference. Good second half of the season. Edina edged Eden Prairie by a score of 4-3. Wayzata shutting out Hopkins 7-0. Rosemont over Lakeville South 6-3. Matamidi earlier here at the Rec, and they defeated Holy Angels 5-0. Lakeville North will be the number 1 seed in Section 1. They defeated Prairie Lake 7-6. And we're back to play, and they did put Simon's clock time up on the clock, 33 seconds. So it is 4-on-4. The puck inside the Pony zone. There's a blast, and offside, I believe, against Holy Family. They were offside as it was Patrick Redden walking in and blasted one up over the Pony net. And now it is Holy Family with a man back, and they'll have a 5-on-4. Simon still has 27 seconds to serve in his 3rd penalty of the hockey game, as it'll be Messler to take the face-off, and the Ponies win that draw and send all the way back down the ice. Anderson and the Fire with the power play, trailing back a couple of goals. Anderson breakout pass off the stick of Messler and into the offensive zone. Ethan into the near corner, and he's pinned to that back wall by a double team. It comes free to the near side boards, played out of the zone and all the way down the ice, and that'll do it. Ponies are back. Here comes Simon back. We're 5-on-5 with 6 minutes to go. 3-1 Ponies as Guerin sends it out to center ice, too far for everybody, and down ice, and they're going to wave off the icing call. Ponies to break out, and it's out to neutral ice. And they go rink wide, and up to the offensive zone, Benny Olmquist, and he caught one of his teammates offside of the Pony blue line. Kind of a disjointed 3rd period. Not a lot of flow here, Bill, in this final stanza.
A lot of penalties. Makeup penalties. That's the most prolific spate of makeup penalties I've seen called in a long time.
Face up outside the Stillwater blue line. And it'll be Rock to take the draw against Luke Maddock. Ponies win this face shot. And they play it out to neutral ice. Hit back into the offensive zone by Zemer. Benson will leave it there for Joe Sorensen. Sorensen up the board for Simon Sagasar. Poke free from him. Simon trying to get control, but again, he gets double teamed. Taken away by Holy Family. Andrew Hoy in the near corner. He gets spun around and has the puck taken away. And here they come up the near side boards, and they go a high slot for Zemer. Down the wing, centering pass out front. It's off the stick. Outside of Rock into the near side wing. Taken away, coming back. 2-on-1. Simon and TJ. TJ to Simon. In on goal. Fire. Save by Jared Moe, and he holds on. A 2-on-1. TJ and Simon. Just a disgusted look on his face. Had a chance to redeem himself after causing the Pony fans some disconcertion on those 3 penalties. 5:09 to go in this one. That's their first shot on goal in about 4 or 5 minutes. Their 20th shot on goal in this hockey game. Draw won by the Ponies. Offensive zone. Mapstone feathers it down the wall. Standing back behind the Holy Family net. He gets double teamed. Here comes Kaufman out front. Backhand shot. Save. Rebound. In the skates of Swanson. Comes to the line. Jack fires. Saved by Moe. Rebound. Lose. And it is Mo on top of it, and a defenseman also covering up on the puck in the crease. And then Matt Anderson wraps his arms around one of the Pawnee players, and they get into a bit of a wrestling match. Falling on the puck in the crease is John Pearson. Now, was Mo on top of it, or was Pearson on top of it? The defenseman can't cover up the puck in the crease, can he?
No, I think if he covers it with his hand in the crease, it's a goal.
Face off with 4:52 to go. And no calls come by the exchange. Face up again inside the Holy Family zone. And it is Jackson Cates. And he loses this draw. And Cullenberg back behind his own net. His pass broken up momentarily by Jackson Cates to Noah. Back to JC. Fires. And that's up off the glass. And picks off some of those balloons up there.
Huh.
They got the senior display up off in that far corner with the balloons and the jerseys. And a nice display by the Booster Club. They've got pictures of the 6 seniors on a table down here on the concourse.
Well, they did a nice job.
All the way, going back to their Mite days. Coach D talked about them on our pregame chat. And he said, it's been it was a tough night, but very nice night for the seniors. He said he really enjoyed that display put on by the Booster Club as they honored the 6 seniors. Holy Family with a puck in the offensive zone. Drop pass out to the corner for Almquist. Almquist does a 180 back behind the net. He's pinned to the wall there by Matting. And the puck comes free off into the near corner. Back for the puck is Noah. Cates touches it. We get a whistle. And a stoppage of plays. The clock down to 4:07 to go in this one. Again, Ponies' next action will be 1 week from today at Aldridge Arena. The Section 4 AA quarterfinals. We got a holding call against the Ponies. And Jack Mapstone will sit for a couple of minutes. The semifinals in Section 4 will be at Aldridge on Tuesday, February 23rd, Wednesday, February 24th. The championship game at Aldridge will be on Friday, February 26th. Face off inside the Stillwater zone. As again, Holy Family with a power play opportunity.
To Stillwater, number 16, Jack Mapstone for holding.
Holding against Jack. Holy Family to the point. Anderson with a shot. His own teammate, Tyler Rock, in his back. And cleared by the Ponies all the way down the ice. The Ponies penalty killing unit has Luke Manning out there, along with TJ Sagasor. And on the blue line, it's Bukestad and Andrew Hoy. On the walk, man Anderson into the goal, into the zone, and a shot on goal. And Josh Benson with the glove save, and he holds on. And Josh has been a steady diet of good close-in shots. He's tapped 21 of 22 Holy Family shots. Minute 32 to go in the Holy Family power play. Face off, and it's won by Holy Family behind the net. And on goal, Ethan Messler with a tip-in attempt. And Benson covers up on that far pipe and holds on to get a whistle. And a stoppage of play.
So do you pull your goalie here?
Maybe not for about another minute or so. By the way, they played each other out in Victoria last season. Did you get a chance to get over there?
I was there.
What kind of arena do they have over there?
It's a nice arena. It's not as big as ours, but it's nice. It's brand new.
Off the face-off, Stillwater zone, poke the line. Anderson will hold it in. Feeds the point for Will Guerin. Plays it down the wall for Patrick Redden. Does a 180, trying to get away from the defense. He's rubbed out along the wall. Picked up and cleared by the Ponies all the way down the ice. As Holy Family has to go back with 1:10 to work with here on the power play. As Guerin will walk it out of his own zone. Guerin has to circle back as it is Noah Cates on the forecheck. Comes to neutralize Redden into the Pony zone. This time turned back by Andrew Hoy. Loose puck in neutral. Tyler Rock into the zone. He's got the lone goal. There's a shot, and it's armed out of there by Josh Benson, and it climbs the glass into the net, and that one is out of play. You had a chance to talk with Doug, our arena manager, and he's been very helpful. He and his staff here all season long. And what did Doug have to say, Doug Brady, our arena manager?
It was very interesting seeing the air monitoring system in this arena. I don't think many people know how sophisticated that is.
I know they provide us most of the time with enough heat to keep us warm.
They do.
Ponies clear the zone. Oh, they're going to move off. Offside. Are you kidding me? Puck into the slot. There's Zimmer with a shot, and it's wide. Puck off into the near corner. There's Holmquist in the far face-off circle. Fires, and that is deflected wide of the goal. Held in by Maroney. James Maroney back behind the Pony net with a half a minute to go in the power play at the half wall. Drop low down to the corner. And they crisscross, try to cycle it out of the corner. And it's tied up against the boards. Pony zone cleared the line. And Brady Zimmer, good sophomore defenseman, will hold it in. Back behind the net, centering pass. Benson will save the rebound. They score! And the Fire making a one-goal hockey game coming at the 14:38 mark of this third period. They have their 22nd power play goal of the year. It is 3-2. And we'll get the scoring in just a bit. Benson made the initial save, but the puck was free, couldn't cover up on it, and it was tucked away on that far side. 3-2. All of a sudden, it's nail-biting time with 2:22 to go. And now we could see the goaltender coming out probably after the next whistle. And we'll get the scoring here from Mr. Beelan Burton. The face-up won by Stillwater. Here it is.
The Holy Family on the power play. Number 11, Ben Almquist.
Almquist is
nine.
ninth.
Number 9, John Pearson, and number 2, Brady Zimmer.
And so the goal belongs to Benny Almquist, his ninth of the year, with an assist from Pearson, second assist from Brady Zimmer. Holy Family, as we're back to 5-on-5. Ponies to break out, coming up the right wing into the offensive zone. There's a shot and whistle wide. As cruising in down that right wing. Who was that? That was little Gavin Holland.
Yeah.
Gavin Holland with the opportunity. 1:45 to go. Played out to center ice, clearing the red line, and Mac Meisel sent it in. And Jared Moe coming out about 10 feet. Stillwater with the puck in their own zone, off the wall to center ice. Bounce a puck. Holy Family trying to get onside. Backhanded into the Pony zone and keep looking at the net. Andrew Hoy back for Stillwater. Up along the wall for TJ Sagasor, and he sends it out to center ice. And a race for the puck. Anderson plays away from Simon Sagasor. Held in momentarily by TJ in the skates of Luke Matting. And out to neutral ice. And it's broken up at by center ice. And Moe comes out of the goal in the favor of an extra attacker. Holy Family with a 1-man advantage. 1 minute to go in this hockey game. 3-2 Stillwater. Backhanded in by Tyler Rock. Hoy going after the puck. He's taking the wall by Almquist. Puck in the near corner of the Stillwater zone. At the half wall near side. 4 or 5-man type. And free. It's put the defense all the way down the ice. Not far enough for icing. With 45 seconds to go. Gathered up by James Bernotti. Up the right wing. Will Jaron sends it into the offensive zone. Benson leave it there from Mapstone. Jack around the near side boards for Matthew Stanton. Stanton clears the line. Held in by Zimmer. Fires. And a save by Benson. Here's a blast by Maroney. And that hits traffic. Behind the net is Messler. In the near corner, Guerin to the point. Zimmer, 2 bodies, and that hit traffic. And it's off into that far corner. Picked up by Noah Cates. Cates off the wall and out to center ice with 15 seconds to go. And a turn back by Brady Zimmer. Zimmer back into his zone with 10 seconds to go. Inside the Stillwater zone, cleared by Hoy. Up into the stands right down below us. And about 5 rows down, and everybody's okay. We certainly hope so, yes. We got a good catch. As with 7 seconds to go, Andrew Hoy trying to dump it out of his own zone. Instead, cleared the glass and into the fan section right down below us. Face off inside the Stillwater zone.
That was pretty close to the worst thing he could have done. Not quite, but almost.
Face off. It'll be Redden to take the draw against Luke Matting. And the puck is dropped. Comes to the point. Held in momentarily, and they fight for it. Possession at the blue line, down low in the corner. Horn sound, that's it! The Stillwater Ponies finish the regular season with a 1-goal win over the Fire of Holy Family by a score of 3-2. As the Ponies finish the year at 23 wins, 1 loss and 1 tie. After Holy Family, they finished the regular season at 19-5. 1 goal in that third period at 14:38. The Fire scored their 22nd power play goal of the year. Getting his 9th of the year with Ben Almquist on the goal right there. Thank you, Travis. And they tuck it in on that far side. Johnny Pearson got 1 assist. And Brady Zimmer, the sophomore defenseman, got the other assist. The Ponies, the difference, the second period, when Stillwater scored 3 unanswered power play goals. Their 23rd, 24th, and 25th of the season. Jesse Bukestad got us on the board to make it 1-1. Jackson Cates gave us the lead that never relinquished, his 20th of the year. And the game-winning goal, Matthew Stanton, his 9th of the year at 15:29 of the second period. And Josh Benson stopping 24 of 26 shots to earn the win for Stillwater. Bill?
I think this was a very nice way to end the season, beating one of the top-ranked teams in the state, Stillwater prepared to march into the playoffs.
Well, Stillwater, again, they were on their heels in that first period as Holy Family came out with a charge, and that speed and quickness and physical game. They dominated the first period. We weathered the storm, trailing only 1-0, and then we mentioned the second period was all Stillwater.
Coaches having a little discussion out at center ice. But we will be, we're going to be filming some of the...
I'm not sure of our plans right now, BACTV.org. We do have some tentative plans to at least tape delay some of the section finals, semifinals, and finals. In fact, we will be tape delaying. We just don't know if it's our production or we'll use our friends at TV19 up in White Bear Lake. The semifinals and finals of Section 4AA will be here on BACTV.org. You can check their website for all the details. And with that, it's time to wrap up a very wonderful season here at the Rec Center.
I really enjoyed it, Tom, and I'm sort of in awe of your play calling.
I appreciate that, Bill. And I want to thank Doug and his staff here at the Rec Center for their cooperation and help. I want to thank Travis for the directorship here tonight, and of course Jordan Simpkins, our camera people, Robbie Enright, Patrick Frost, of course the boss man. Our executive producer is Greg Pekarsky. Again, a shout out to Aaron Morum, the point man for Holy Family. Thank you for all the help, Aaron, in producing our homework here tonight. And it is a sweep for Stillwater here today. The junior varsity winning 7-0, and the varsity winning by a score of 3-2. And for Bill Hamilton, I'm Tom Richard. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
We'll talk again.
The Stillwater Ponies boys hockey is sponsored in part by Acapulco Restaurante Mexicano, RBC Wealth Management of Stillwater, and Anita White, a Coldwell Banker Burnett licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Valley Access Channels and the community thank you for your sponsorship.